One more. One more.
Yeah.
All right. We are live. So that's so now that everybody is tuned in, that's the energy we're going for today.
Wild just has one leg up on a snowy rock, and he's just like bueno, bueno, bo dang, bo widdly 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 wee. Anyway, baby.
Is he holding?
That's called
the great sword.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know that Aqua Hunger Force joke I'm trying to make?
I don't.
Oh man, Carl air guitars in front of a lady, and he's like, "Anyway, baby, that song's called "I Want to Rock Your Body" till the break of dawn." In parentheses.
Perfect. All right.
It's so funny that you should bring up Aqua Hunger Force because I was on Twitter earlier today, and some random artist that got retweeted by someone else I follow was like, "Hey, you know who would love Hellboy? Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I'm gonna drive Carl as Hellboy." Like, all right.
Yeah, I can see that cosplay.
Yeah, right.
Anyway,
I remember.
Yes, Anne.
I just want to say thank you for putting Rook's Shadow Parasite on this list.
Oh yeah, I had to. Those are characters. Those are characters.
Yeah. Rook truly is a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. Anybody else you want to add? You will have to do. Anyway, who wants to recap last session?
Oh fuck, dude.
It doesn't have to be you, Taylor.
No, it's not gonna be me. One of y'all motherfuckers get to take this one.
We investigated a crashed illithid ship. There were some mind flayers in it. They were upsetting, and Cyrus was stunned, so he just watched while everybody else was cool. It's fine.
Wild performed as expected.
Yeah, he kicked butt.
No, he's a good job.
Yeah.
You also
we found a kobold that's pretty a little messed up.
Mm-hmm.
We're hoping he's gonna be a-okay. Our new friend. Yep.
Yeah, poor little traumatized.
Probably fine. We all are not good at medicine, so he's probably fine. He's fine. And we met the drow, and they're taking us to their leader.
Yeah, and they also let us. They don't care about the big giant beating heart thing in the middle of the illithid ship, which is cool.
A spooky, ominous core that might be the life support system for the ship. So we're gonna try to dig it out.
I was going to roll it, but unfortunately, they said there would be too many hills, so I said, okay.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't because it was attached to the whole ship or nothing.
I mean, you were working on excavating it, but then our kobold friend wandered off, and we wandered after it, and the drow showed up. And now we need to deal with the drow, which was our mission. So we're doing very well.
I asked for information.
We're gonna give you information.
We brought a weird kobold home instead.
We got information. The ship is a squid, and there's a big black bald spiky thing in it. That's information, right?
I was looking for information towards the other airship, but still, this is good information.
All right.
It's super great. It's super great because I still have this guy's brain.
Yes, you still
I think that there's a brain. I think there's a brain in there.
We can pick their brain.
It's squishy.
Oh yeah, you still have a severed mind flayer head.
Well,
I did pick it back up after I threw it in the ground and said, "Look how cool we are."
Yeah, you also smashed it against a console at one point just to be like, "Here, work." It didn't. But
it didn't. Mind flayers are so confusing. Why wouldn't smashing your face into a console do something?
I mean, you never know.
It works in mysterious ways.
We don't know this alien technology.
Wild just shakes his head. Bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, as we're being marched away, we are definitely calling Zakar and Brando to report on what's going on. Like
Yeah,
right now.
I was kind of under the impression that this whole recap was being done like in character, weirdly
Yep.
enough, with a sending stone.
And
Right.
that's what happened to us. How are you guys doing, Zakar and Brando?
He wouldn't even let me papoose him.
It's true. I will. Yeah.
Papoose?
The
Huh?
kobold.
How are you, Brandon?
Just make friendly with the drow. I want that life support system if possible. We need
They
it.
said they wouldn't touch it.
Okay, good. Although if it comes to between that and having to deal with the other airship that might have crashed, I don't know where it might have crashed, but if the Illithid ship crashed around there, I'm guessing the other airship might have crashed. I don't know. Just let me know any updates with that.
I mean, if we see it, we'll tell you.
Good. And if you need help with negotiations, I can try my best. I will be here on the intercom.
Okay, cool. We can put you on speakerphone when we talk
Yes.
to the leader.
I am changing my dial tone to Great Club, Great Club, Great Club.
Cool.
Great Club is honored to be the EOS's first ever ringtone.
I should upload that for the public to download.
Yeah, for all our adoring fans.
Yes.
All 4 of them.
Yeah, they're in this call right now. So Brando, you had previously finally managed to get to safety with you and Rylos and Rick.
So
and
the options, I didn't know if Tao wanted to stay at Skyfire Labs because he would be an amazing help to Ralos and the labs because he can math like nobody else. But if he wants to come to Bifrost, then yeah, Brando would escort him to Bifrost.
Okay, yeah, Bifrost is where he is usually posted up. He lets you know that he'll keep an ear out if there's any news from Rick or Ralos, or they and offer his help to them if they need it, because he was a good assistant for them.
He was an amazing assistant.
Yeah.
Like I said, if he ever needs a job or a purpose in this world, Skyfire Labs will happily keep him or take him.
He'll wait until they call him. You left Ralos in the care of your mom against his will. And Rick pretty much was like, I'm gonna go touch base with Aurelian, and I will, I'll talk to you soon when we learn what happened to our airship. And that was that. So Tao's gonna stay in Bifrost. Jasper is coming with you now. And you are on your way to Black Ram. Yes?
And since you've been wanting me to break this out,
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you save that. I got you taken care of. Don't worry.
All right. I will be traveling by donkey or something.
You are making your way to Black Ram, and that's all we have to know.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in Black Ram, as some days have passed, Zakar, several more uneventful days pass. Things are pretty. There's nothing really, of note happening much in and around Black Ram these days. You dip your toes in, trying to be involved in whatever is happening locally, and it's like, okay, there might be a morale issue with the troops because they pretty much came. They pretty much went straight from training to war, and now they're back in Black Ram, and it's like, okay, things are way more boring than they were just a little while ago. But otherwise, Mazak is really pulling his weight and keeping everybody in line. It's not any real problem at the moment. However, you have been working on a project, as we know, these past few days. And I'm going to say, let's see. There is an evening where you're in your office, the car, just kind of relaxing after another long day of nothing happening. When there's a sudden gust of wind that blows through the windows into your office. And when it does, it sends the contents of your desk up in a cloud of parchment and mess.
I hope you guys can hear this.
What's happening?
No, I
am
can't hear.
Trying to fan
I
my
hear-
mic.
I hear clickiness.
Yeah, it's coming through as weird peaks.
I hear little chips.
Never mind.
Yeah. I trust you were there, Taylor. You haven't said anything.
Or is
He
he?
is muted.
Did we lose
Taylor?
Taylor?
He's there. He's just muted.
Oh. I seen it go off, and then I seen it come back on. Taylor!
Stand by. I'm not going to monologue if you.
There you are.
present.
Hmm?
There he is, Taylor. You're present.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. What?
Okay, how much did you hear?
I had to get up to go to the bathroom, so nothing.
Okay, great. So, I'm so glad Twitch caught all that. So,
I
It's fine.
apologize.
It's fine.
It is what
Nothing-
it is. Yeah.
I did add a button that you can designate when you're stepping away from your keyboard,
Oh, okay.
just in
Where-
case
where-
that comes up again.
where's
But it's fine. I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I-
actually, you know what? I switched my tab over to Foundry. Just like I gotta step away for a minute. I was like, okay.
no, yeah, Anyway.
Where
Okay,
is
great.
the
We're good.
button?
It's the little coffee on the
It's
left-hand
yeah, it's
side.
a coffee cup.
Yeah. No,
Locked up on the
Russian.
left-hand side. Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
Anyway, I'll skip to the important bit. Okay, so you're in your office. It's in the evening after another long
Yep.
day of nothing remarkable happening.
Yep.
There is a sudden gust of wind that comes in through the windows. It sends the contents of your desk, not all of them, but many of them, up in a messy cloud of parchment. And all the candles go out at once,
Oh,
Ba-
fucking Raven! Damn it!
bathing the room in darkness. And despite this surprise, you do become completely aware that you are not alone in this room.
Hey!
And obscured. Hang on.
Hopefully this is the right room. Hopefully
hang-
this is your room.
What the?
Todd,
Stod.
what are you doing?
Again. Brando comes
No,
in.
no, Todd, shut up.
Okay.
This ain't about you. Shut up. Man, energy's weird at the table tonight. God.
You play one guitar solo, and everyone goes crazy.
Yeah, God. We need to fucking tone it down. Everybody stop having fun for a second. All right.
All right.
Gotta keep a leash on you guys. All right. So,
True. You do.
obscured now from the natural light of the moon, there is a figure in the center of your office. The only parts of them that are visible are a long flowing robe of black feathers and a slender outstretched hand holding an article freshly plucked from the air as it was blown off your desk.
That is totally me. No, I'm joking.
It's not.
Go
It's
ahead.
totally not you. I promise. Having
The car kind of sort of like leans back and it's like, so, how can I help you?
having caught the item between two fingers, she kind of throws it into your chest a little harshly. You immediately recognize this as one of the envelopes that you've put a copy of your last will and testament into.
Oh.
There's a voice that you recognize, and she says, I know that you haven't spent your entire life as one of my most devoted followers, but since our meeting, you have shown nothing but deference, so I'll reiterate for your benefit. Traditionally, those in my trust understand the value of the cycle of death. We do not circumvent the natural order if and when it suits us. And I know what you would say. There is more at stake than your whims. This is true. I'm not here to scold you like a child. I'm just reminding you that your death serves a purpose, just as mine does. So make sure that if you decide to disregard the natural order, that it's worth the cost. Don't forget that your only enemy greater than Alabar is hubris.
Does this figure stick around for like a reply or anything like that, or are they just gone?
Not for very long. I think if you don't say anything, the candles just relight themselves and she's not there anymore.
Oh no. Okay. Well, then he is gonna take that brief moment
Okay.
to
Go ahead.
say something. It's like,
Sure.
Okay. Hang on. I know I'm only gonna get one shot at this, so give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
My queen, I follow your standing orders to the letter. If not this, then what?
She says, again, I'm not here to tell you you're wrong. Just be sure you know what you're doing. And then I think she's gone.
That was going to be my next question.
Yep.
Okay. God.
Oh man, and a mortifying crow caws in Black Ram this day.
Yeah. Through the conifers.
I'm not native to this area.
And I think whatever is going through your head maybe just puts you to sleep. Maybe when you wake up, you're still in that chair and it's morning in Black Ram.
That is absolutely fine.
And maybe there's a knock at the door. Fucking name I can never remember. Suddenly, I'm incapable of remembering. Mazoga.
Knock at the door.
Yeah, Mazoga knocks at the door. Hey, boss.
Yeah. What is it?
Hey, boss. She peeks in. She's like, just making sure there wasn't an assassination attempt.
Oh, no, not tonight.
Not tonight. Were you expecting a assassination attempt?
Well, at this point, yeah, I'm expecting about every horrible thing to upend on our heads.
There's a clanking from down the hall as Wilhelm comes in. He's like, did I hear about assassinations? And he kind of like fucking Scooby-Doos his head through the door.
No, you didn't, Wilhelm. What do you need?
Oh, nothing. I'm just, seeing what's up.
All right, well,
keeping my ear to the ground.
All right, well, good. Both of you get in here.
Oh, okay. They both walk in.
Here, and I hand them both letters.
Ooh, for me? He
For
looks at it,
you.
and it does, and I think it does say on the envelope like "Do not open until Christmas" or whatever.
Oh yeah. The first paragraph I sent you with instructions, quotey fingers. Yeah, that's written on the outside.
Yeah, so they can look at it and be like, okay, all right.
Mhm.
Wilhelm looks at it kind of curiously, and is like, "What's this about?"
Well, nothing yet. It's kind of how it works.
Ominous.
Not really. Just foreplanning, forethought, a little bit of this and that.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
He opens up a little some place, some internal storage that Warforged tend to keep, stashes that away. Mazoga puts hers in a pack and it's like, all right, how long am I supposed to hang on to that?
As long as I hold title of Baron of Blackram.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a safe.
Well, not if Alabar has his way.
Is that all? We needed to get your mail.
My mail? That's a will and a critical planning bit. What's to come if I'm to die? If I die, Black Ram loses its Lorak.
I hear.
And that
Oh,
I
thank you.
what the
What do I hear? Lanes.
the hell is that?
Hey, look up.
How?
Out the window, Zakar, of your
God.
office, there's something hovering and throwing up a big dust cloud in the courtyard of your keep.
This would be the moment where just we see the shot of Zakar sticking his head out of a window from the top down. I'm just like, why the fuck is the Sky Guard in my barony?
I mean,
There's a loud thing in your front yard.
So yeah, they just drop Sky Anchor and just be like, fuck.
So there's a moment where it's like Wilhelm and Mazoga are like, what in the? They immediately like leave, like to go see what that's about.
you did a better job than I did. I managed to do this. Which probably, I don't know if you guys in here.
Oh yeah.
But that was going to be the chopper sound I was going to make.
I could barely see. I could barely hear it through the microphone. But
I like the one that you got. It was good.
yeah. But by the time you would get down to the courtyard, a lot of like Rogan and a lot of guards have gathered around with like weapons at the ready. Like, what the fuck is happening? As Brando
yeah, exactly. Like the entire Verpadas are there, just being like, this is not supposed to fucking be here.
Yeah. As Brando Skyfire wearing a backpack that is keeping him aloft, floats down into the courtyard.
Brando has his arms spread out wide as if he's trying to fly like a bird, just slowly landing.
There's an
and then he fidgets with the device a little bit. He's not quite so used to it, but he finally gets it off, and it collapses into the backpack. And then he gives everybody a wave. Hello, everybody.
The tiny halfling returns from the sky, as it was foretold.
We're named Skyfire for a reason.
I was paying attention.
God damn it, Rogan.
Shoot, I should have brought drinks for you guys from Bifrost.
Yes, you should have.
Wilhelm,
but I did bring a Jasper.
Wilhelm comes out into the courtyard and he's like, "Oh,
yes.
So you fly now."
I can just keep it on the down low. Well, I guess it's not really a secret anymore. I need to get here in a hurry, so secret's out.
Yes, you did.
Wilhelm's like, I can keep a secret, but that's like the whole Vervadas over there. So like,
no, it's fine, lads, it's fine. It's fine. He's
Rogan Rogan turns to the crowd and says, "Everyone swear never to speak of this again. Take it to the grave."
Or don't. I don't care, actually.
Under punishment
it's
of
fine.
torture.
The Baron has spoken.
Yeah, no one's gonna believe any of y'all mooks anyway, so whatever.
Indifference persists here in Black Ram Keep.
No, it doesn't. God damn it, Rogan. Just fucking. All right, Rogan, Brando, Wilhelm, Mazoga, into my office.
All right. This is
And-
only
All right.
version 1 of this thing. I hope to keep on working on it.
Yeah. You can
Shut
carry
it, Brando. Come on.
you can carry this thing around, Brando, but it's a little unwieldy, and walking with it on your back is really tough.
I'm just glad I have those boots of striding.
Yeah.
It takes me back to normal halfling speed.
Yes.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
You would struggle to fit it through doors, and it's kind of akin to like wearing a lawnmower on your back.
Please tell me it looks like the art I posted.
is a huge
It
thing.
does
I-
not.
I-
It does not
I
look like
like
that. But I can show you. Hang on, I can show you the art that I borrowed
Yes.
for this item when I
version 1.
when I find it.
I can
Hey.
grab it.
I got it. Here we go.
Oh, hey, okay.
hmm It's got a mini keg on it.
You're like
Wait,
a.
is that for beer? That looks like it's not. to
I'm
help
gonna
the thing
assume that's
fly,
not
but
for beer. Like if you needed, look, man, if you needed like a beer helm, like a beer hat, like that's another thing you can make. And you didn't need to integrate that with the heaviest thing you've built to date.
That is true. So yes, it is cumbersome.
Okay, I need to interrupt the D&D
Mhm.
session.
Yes.
Can someone please call my phone?
uh,
The ringer is on, but I'm just like, oh fuck, where'd it go? I don't know.
it's weird energy at the table, guys.
It super is.
This is what we're doing.
Who's got this?
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome.
That solves the mystery.
The mystery of the missing phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I need to do this for Twitch.
Yeah. So how many like how many people are going into your office right now?
Mazoga, Wilhelm will grab Mazak as
Mhm.
well.
Sure.
Mazoga, Wilhelm, Mazak, Brando. Hang on. Referencing list. Davin, and Arcade. Because yeah, Wilhelm, Rogan, Mazak, Arcade, Davin, and Brando, and Mazoga.
Okay.
That's the final list.
Got it. All right. Yeah, they all cram in there.
I mean, my office isn't really that small, but yeah, it's 6 people
Yeah.
tight. Okay. Let's be very, very clear. I have fought with all of you. I trust all of you. And all of you know what is currently at stake with the affairs of Morn.
Yes.
So with that in mind, I, Baron Zakar the Cure of Blackram, Lorak Abdaka, bequeath all of you this. And he finishes handing out the copies of his will and testament.
So Brando, you would be handed an envelope. Clearly labeled on the outside as this should not be opened unless Zakar is well and truly gone past the point of resurrection, and every other person that has a copy of this is present.
Brando
there-
looks at it and blinks.
And there's a long
Right.
list of names.
Or I should say looks at the envelope and looks at Zakar. Doesn't read the list yet, but I can read it if you want me to.
I can tell you the list.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I can copy the text to you. It is
Hey.
not a secret, but you're the
Yeah.
only party member here.
It says on the envelope, like all that stuff, and then the list of names is, it says, and I quote, Mazoga Ragash, Stewardess of Black Ram, Wild of the Five Pints, Lieutenant of the Synectic Seven, Brando Skyfire of the Five Pints, Heir to Skyfire Labs, Cyrus Brightblade of the Five Pints, Paladin of Bahamut, Grand Swamp Witches, Pemberley Dreadstench, Davin Von Brink, Spymaster of Black Ram, Arcade Janavi, Esteemed Vervidaz and Advisor of Black Ram, Mazak Quellright, Esteemed Vervidaz and Black Ram Master at Arms, Rogan Scoutmaster of Black Ram, and Wilhelm Taut Musica Extraordinaire of Black Ram.
Okay. That is a list. And what does the will say?
Well, the will's in the envelope, and the envelope is sealed and says, don't open it until he's dead.
And I will Brando tucks it away.
Well, you might want to copy. We might want to copy paste the official instructions.
Sure, I'll
because
I
it
will
is
do that.
actually more than that.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Here we go. Because most likely at some point, all of you are going to get a copy of this. So
Yes.
it is. So when you do get it, it says this on the envelope. Somehow all of this text fits in the envelope. We'll pretend it's one of those letter-sized manila things.
Yeah, it's a manila envelope.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But the fancy one that has the string that you like wrap around the little, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh no, there's wax on this bitch. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Totally. Yeah, all that stuff, all the security measures.
I will not read it until Zakar dies.
But not just normal dies. Super ultra final permanent dies.
Okay.
Just
Are
like,
you
oh, he
planning
dies.
on
I
it?
wonder if we could cast like fucking Revivify. No. You cast Revivify, you bring me back. When you fail that, you cast Resurrection, you bring me back. You fail that, you cast Reincarnation. You fail that, you open the will.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
if we can clone you.
Wilhelm's like,
Okay.
yeah, this brings up a lot of like questions about.
I'm just being silly. Yeah.
No, okay. See, here's the thing though, Brando. You're being silly. Wilhelm, you're not. And that's the thing. Yes, I'm crazy. I have a plan. Shut up. Chosen of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
Wilhelm goes.
I'm sure
Wi-
that
Wilhelm,
I will think of some later.
Wilhelm raises his hand.
Yes, Wilhelm. Please.
So there's a thing called true resurrection. I'm just trying to get an idea how crazy you're willing to go before you get mad at me for opening this.
Now, see, Wilhelm, that's why you get a copy. Because you're thinking. And the answer is, I really, really hope that's an option. But let's be honest, that's up to basically the Raven Queen and Bahamut, because no one else likes me. So please find out. Makes
So
sense?
Thanks.
what I'm hearing is feel it out, Wilhelm.
Feel it out, Wilhelm. Correct.
Right on. Wilhelm out.
All right.
There is also potential necromancy with memories, but you'd need to be in full control, so...
Zakar wads up like a bit of random parchment and just like throws it at you.
Rando catches it.
It's like, all right. Any actual questions?
Are you planning on dying anytime soon?
No, I'm not planning on dying, but I mean, I've gone on 3 so far, so I mean, I might as well plan on number 4, bro.
I think that would make you and me both, or let's see, I know I died at least once.
Mazoga stamps the ground in the office and it's like, all right, meeting's over. Everybody out. Meeting adjourned. Everybody fuck off.
Fine, fine.
Mostly just to get like Rogan and Mazak out of the room because they clearly didn't have anything to add. But to be perfectly clear, both of them seemed like, okay, yeah, we understand the assignment.
Yeah, they are not the ones that have questions.
Yeah.
Oh no, Brando's come close to dying of like at least twice, but he's
Mhm.
actually died once. Okay.
This does leave Brando in the office with Zakar if you guys had anything else.
Well, wouldn't that be like Brando and Mazoga?
No, Mazoga's gonna leave.
Okay, Mazoga leaves.
Yeah, she's
Will
like
leaves.
she's like, look, I'm stewardess of Black Ram. I serve the Baron, but I also recognize that like members of the Five Pints have seniority. So she's like, no, we're leaving. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
It sounds like you
True.
want me to have questions.
It's not to say that I want you to have questions, Brando. It's to say that talking about details of this is actively dangerous
Mhm.
and is not to be risked until absolutely necessary.
I would have originally said, will this be much use if we're all consumed, but in the chance that we do win and you do die, then yes, this would be handy to have.
In the chance of all of us dying, it will still be useful, which is why it has been issued to so many individuals that we can trust.
Mm-hmm.
And if I am to be brought back, uh, if it is to be executed solely, then the other 5 pints will be given consideration as well.
In that case, thank you. I will hold on to it, and let's hope that that day doesn't come.
I really hope it doesn't, Brando. I really hope it doesn't. And we just get to be all. That we can all be big damn heroes and die in our beds.
I have other thoughts on how I'd like to die, but that's still pretty good.
Yeah, you're a Skyfire, I get it.
Good.
Whatever you like, Brando, let's just survive the next calendar year. That's all it really boils down to. But there's only so many people we can trust.
Are we
And the
able
list
to
is
trust DeRourke, or sorry, I didn't read the full thing on the list of names and such.
oh, we can trust Rourke. It's nothing against him. It's just a matter of logistics because I have to get these letters to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And Rourke is, well, he's got his own problems to manage. And from an availability standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
he's not one of them compared to all of the other 5 pints and all of my other little minions who, if I die, I really aren't going to have a lot to do.
That is fair. You want to
So,
take care of those in your care.
that too.
Let's see. Brando can also possibly think of Arzan. If the 5 Titans are wiped out, then
Arzan has already done enough for us.
Okay. Then it sounds like you've been thinking of this a while. So,
Only the people that I can absolutely expect to execute, and the ones who are in the best position to do so. Nothing else.
that is fair. Good. Then I have no more questions for now. Some may arise later, but I'm good for now. Is that all right? Oh no, did I disconnect?
No, you're here.
Okay.
I think we lost Taylor for a minute.
He's muted.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, this is fine. This is fine. We can pull back from this scene. Objective complete. Let's talk about.
I was gonna say not to ruin the pacing, but I did have a question for Brando, which we can kind of sort of gloss over. But let it be known.
No, have at it.
Go for it.
But all of my matters of Black Ram and Realpolitik are useless and pointless in the face of what you set off to. So please, Brando,
Mm-hmm.
tell me everything.
Do we dramatically pull back from that?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can pull back.
Yeah. That is a question that is answered off screen.
All I can say is you've seen nothing like it. And then Brando would start his story.
Yeah, a grand tale of the beast and the scope of its size and
The devouring.
its capability. But
Brando also invites us to get a thing of wine for that.
oh yeah,
Bro,
the meat is flowing.
Hold up. You think that there wasn't an entire bottle in your hand throughout this entire conversation?
Well, thank you for
Sir.
slipping it into my hand.
Sir, yes, no. I rolled the stealth check and I made it. I rolled a fucking 25 on that bitch. The alcohol just appeared in your hand. You didn't notice and started drinking it reflexively.
I like it.
That's not actually true. I didn't roll that, but anyway.
Drink magically appears.
Moving on.
All right,
Moving
on to
on.
Team Brain Cell.
Wa-la-la-la-la. All right, Cyrus, Pemberley, Wild.
Yep, we're here.
It
Let's go.
takes a few, you guys are going to be on the road for a while as Baldra and her the rest of her team escort you through the frozen north to Dorja. Here's the landing page that is the mood.
It's pretty.
Over the course of the journey, and it's only going to be 4-ish days. Over the course of the journey, Baldra does the talking. He talks with you a little bit, just shooting the shit and things, and she's kind of curious about like where you guys are from, and what your whole deal is. She does not ask you about. She goes out of her way to be like, I'm not interested in hearing about like what it is that whatever it is you came to talk with our leaders about. That's their business, not mine.
Can we ask them any questions about like how or How are they doing? In heavy quotes,
Right.
apparently.
Okay, reconnection successful. Let me just double check that the stream has come back online.
In heavy quotes,
Right.
apparently.
Okay. Just double check that the stream.
The
Okay,
stars.
things appear to be working now. All
I
right.
do it.
We were talking about how much Dorja knows about the surface, basically. Baldra would explain to you that she's one of very few scouting parties that has actually, kind of in charge of keeping abreast of anything happening outside of Dorja's walls. But even then, they don't travel that far. They mostly stay up in the snow or around the Arctic Circle where Dorja is primarily located. So they've picked up. They haven't picked up so much news that way. They have gone out of their way to like use magical means from inside the city to get the idea of like what some of the major things that are happening. But it's tricky when they have limited knowledge of the outside world. Like it's pretty hard to scry on somebody you've never met.
Okay.
Things like that. But they do their best, and their Georgia is not in a place where it feels comfortable reintegrating with the rest of society, but it's definitely not as closed off as it used to be.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just
go ahead.
sorry. I guess we'll just like pass along what casual news we'll talk about the war in Tearfang and not Glenn's Landing, the other frog place.
Yeah, she'd be very interested in whatever it is you have to tell about recent goings on. Going as far as to like at night, probably writing a bunch of that stuff down, just to relay later on. She explains while you're on the road that not everyone from Dorja, in fact, very few people from Dorja speak the common tongue. And she apologizes on behalf of all of her compatriots because none of them do. None of the others besides Baldra show an overwhelming amount of warmth towards any of you. Baldra included. She's eager to have conversation, but you get the feeling that she's not eager to make friends right away. As she said, she's never met a bullywug before, so this is all very strange, and she doesn't know what to make of it yet.
That's fair.
But she at least does speak openly and comfortably around you guys. She keeps you updated over time as far as what you guys should expect on the road ahead. The rest of them seem to be tolerating your presence, but not much more than that. Occasionally, they speak to each other in Elvish, but they're clearly going out of their way to not. They're erring on the side of caution. They're being very careful with their words around outsiders.
Can I was wondering, can I get a vibe check from the two that are
The others,
yeah.
yeah. If you guys want an insight check, that's perfectly fine. I can also. This is Baldra.
Oh, she's right.
But she had 4 other friends with her. Their names were Barian, Genre, Vorn, and nope, sorry, 3 people. That was it. Pemberley, you would pick up that the others are Baldra definitely like she's going back and forth, some of what you guys are talking about she relays to them in Elvish. But you don't know how much of that discussion is her putting their minds at ease or anything like that. You get the feeling like they're here, they're tolerating you, they're doing as they're told, but Baldra hasn't really gone out of her way to be like, hey, they're friends, So they're in a constant state of like We're gonna trust Baldra to do the talking, and if anything goes down, like we're gonna have to be the ones to step in and you know put an end to it. That seems to be their mood.
Can we ask if there's any etiquette or protocol that we need to follow? We should know of as outsiders, because we're also not very familiar with drow ways.
Yeah, if I call you a drow, is that racist?
Oh, that's right. Like, what do you prefer to be called?
Well, I mean, you can call me Baldra. The word drow is not a bad word at all. It is not a thing said very often because, I mean, that's all of us. We are all drow. But there's nothing derogatory about it, so it works.
Cool.
You could also just call us people. That works also.
Warforged also go by people, despite being. And then he just like clang clang.
You are people.
I know, but I'm not meat.
You don't have to be a meat to be a people. Tao's a people.
Oh yeah.
I'm learning things today. You don't have to be meat to be people. She writes that in her notes.
Just go. So you guys are like scout, right?
Sorry,
I
what
would
was that?
assume.
What was that, Matt?
Oh, I said. So presumably you guys are scouts, right? You know, you were out checking out, seeing what was what.
She nods. She's like, yes, scouts would be what you would call us. Mostly we just tromp around in the snow, make sure nothing awful is going to come to Dorja without Dorja knowing about it.
Very fair. Very fair. Question: have you seen any or gotten any reports or rumblings, or maybe you seen it off in a distance? Maybe you had a dream. You guys see like a big red dragon?
Big red dragon?
Yeah.
Not in person or in the.
What about like a
dream.
little baby one?
I have read about dragons, but they're not very common, particularly not the red ones. Not in these parts.
Oh, okay. That is very fair. That is very fair. Sorry, it is a personal matter for Wild and Cyrus and
No apologies necessary.
this. But right, Cyrus was regaling you with our times in we're in Dorja. Cyrus, what was it called? Tearfang.
Tearfang, and I am so mad I can't remember the name of the major bullywug city.
Glendland. No,
Nope,
Yeah,
that's my home.
no, that's
Was
your
it?
house.
You're thinking of Fairbrook.
Fairbrook! Yes, that's the one.
Fairbrook.
It's another place I named. I should know it.
It was next to a brook, and it was quite fair.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Don't feel bad. I've forgotten the names of a lot of things that I've invented.
Yes. We'll fill in on the war, the Empress, all of our brave the orcs and the dwarves uniting to fight back against them, and the Empress taking control of the Warforged temporarily.
She seems almost overwhelmed, by some of the elements of the story, but she hangs on your every word. Like this is some of the most fascinating shit she's heard in a long time.
I'm not giving like all the deep dark details, just like the basic, the highlight reel.
Sure. The version that they would write about in history books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Baldra. How far have you gone from Eos? I mean, it seems like you
From Dorja, you mean?
Dorja, sorry,
Yeah,
from Dorja.
that's cool.
Sorry, dumb.
We have gone. We have not gone. We have definitely been within sight of Hunter's Vale, they call it. But we have not dared getting close enough to it to cause any trouble. Mostly because we're not we are scouts. We are not diplomats, ambassadors. We're not there to talk to people. So we're probably not the first people they should meet from Dorja before
Is
I don't
it?
know. I think you're pretty darn hospitable yourself. I think yeah. I think you're a good ambassador. You're also pretty badass. So I mean that's
Mhm.
also that also has its own brand of diplomacy.
That's maybe very kind of you to say. It had not occurred to Baldra that she might be an ambassador someday. Usually, when somebody comes carrying weapons, we're ready to kill them where they stand.
Eh,
So, good to know that Hunter's Vale is maybe more hospitable than Dorja. That's going in the notes.
mhm.
I at least think it is quite beautiful.
It is. They have a lovely hot spring and delicious candy. They have, I don't know.
Candy?
Also,
What-
they've got a candy shop.
Candy, what is this?
Hold on, I'm checking my inventory. I don't think I have any candy.
Wild look,
Pemberley, can you make candy? Can you
Wild looks
summon
in his
candy?
Wild looks in his bag and he has a whistle rock and he just goes, no, not today.
It is.
No.
It's a treat. It makes your mouth feel good. It makes you
Oh.
happy for a little while.
She squints. She's like, this is like narcotic?
I mean, it's not, but I
No
guess.
way.
I mean, I've never done drugs. Not to judge, but I guess maybe it's like drugs.
Can
Like
Wild commune with nature real quick?
Sure.
All right. Bang. Oh, whatever. Just because I don't have the spell slots, I get it for free.
We know.
Right. So, are there any maple trees up here?
Oh. Honestly, I don't know. How far north do you think a maple tree would grow?
I honestly feel like we're past where even trees grow.
Nuh-uh, look
I was
at
gonna
it.
say, like, oh, not that far north.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're seeing trees in the foreground, I figured we were up in like the permafrost.
I mean, I kind of expected that too, but it's fine. We're gonna look fantasy world.
Yeah,
Sure, you find a maple tree.
extremely. It's ice
Okay,
maple,
great.
a rare ice
What a-
maple.
First off, what a freak. What a freak.
Mhm.
Second off, well, and then we just like, you just get a little bit of the sap, and then he's just like,
Mhm.
here. I know it's on a stick. Sorry. Oh, wait, here. And then he puts a knife in it, and then he's just, so there, the knife is probably better. You probably want to hold the knife, and then he puts the handle out.
He's like,
I think we have a mess kit.
she's like, why the what are we doing?
It's
What?
it's
Yeah.
sweet. I
Oh,
think it's-
sweet. Okay. So candy is like sweet foods.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. All right.
In the store in Hunter's Vale, in I think they pronounce it Skria. It's they have these little candies that are shaped like little animals and then look like they're made out of glass. They're really cool.
They look like glass, but they're you can eat them.
You eat them, but they are also very pretty and they're like art. But then you eat it.
Edible
then
art.
you like
Mhm.
it's made from like this white powder and then you melt it and yeah, anyway. Yeah, sort of super saturated.
Mhm.
It is sounding a lot like drugs, but
Okay,
she's
fair
scribbling
enough.
madly.
With the
We'll have
mess
to-
kit, I'm just like scraping more sap into the saucepan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like,
We
yep.
were gonna
mhm.
we were gonna try to bring a pie. Do you know what pie is?
I've heard the pie, yes.
We were gonna try to bring a pie, but we couldn't find any good ingredients for it. But do you guys is like giving a food a normal like greetings ambassador type thing? Candy corn column, yes.
That is
Never
difficult.
forget.
That's difficult to answer because, well, you would be the first ambassadors from anywhere in a long time. And if I am lucky, you will be the first one that is allowed into the city in my lifetime.
That is a big honor.
Well,
And
I am
I'm
taking a
very
risk, but yeah, what the hell? It is like if I ever have the chance to go into Hunter's Vale in my lifetime, I will definitely think, what the hell? You only live once, and try one of these sweet drugs of yours.
Yay. I do have great food, but it is apparently bland yet nourishing. Bland is not candy.
And I don't know. She kind of looks back at her compatriots for a second. She's like, it is a strange feeling to think to myself that it is nice to confide in somebody who I do not know already. And I am willing to take the risk. Because honestly, things in Dorja, they stagnant? Is that the word?
Kind of.
Yeah, staying the same.
Yeah.
Yes. Dorja is in a weird place, and I am worried for it. So maybe you are our doom, maybe you are our salvation. At any rate, something different can't be that bad.
If it's not uncouth to ask, why is it in a weird place? What's going on?
We have been struggling for years with a. She thinks about the words for a second. She's like, we're in a period of transition that has gone on for long enough.
I see.
I don't know what it's supposed to look like on the other side, but I'm eager to not be where we are.
Well,
So you're talking about like succession, something like that.
It is a little more complicated than that. There is how to put this. There is definitely no succession, because that would indicate that somebody is replacing the old chair. But the reality is, we broke the chair. Does that make
So-
sense?
restructuring.
Yes. And it has
Find
been
something
rough.
that-
Some people take to it more than others, but until everybody signs on, yeah, I don't know.
Are
Is
there? Sorry, go ahead.
in the midst of all this, is there anything that we should look out for, be sensitive to? Like, we don't want to. It's just or say the wrong words. We don't. We don't want to disrespect anyone. We want to,
Mm.
you know, we really don't want to offend or because I mean, yeah.
She thinks really hard, and she says, honestly, you are all very polite. Maybe it would be difficult for you to be rude. But I could certainly think of some things that might get you stabbed.
Everybody's eyes go wide.
We would prefer for that to not happen, if possible.
I think in general you understand how to not be rude to people. And with that being said, maybe do not mention. Definitely do not mention, even as a joke, that you maybe like Loth the Spider Queen.
Oh.
That's fair. I don't believe in them.
Yes.
As long as everybody believes that, you should be fine.
Would it be terrible to speak of her at all?
it is not. You can talk of Lolth, but understand that she is
Not well liked.
no, she is
Couch
not.
it in analogy.
That's good to know. That is appreciated.
Mhm.
Also, in general, assuming I do get you within the walls, maybe just I don't know, keep your head down. Don't look at anybody too much. Expect hundreds upon hundreds of distrustful gazes.
Oh. Okay.
I see you have a tinderbox.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna work. I have like 5 minutes. Hold on
Okay.
one moment.
I kind of assumed you guys were having this conversation around a campfire, but
Oh,
but
yeah.
whatever.
Beautiful, perfect.
But
And then
whatever.
I'd like to get my syrup up to boiling,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're making the syrup.
and then I'd like to pour a potion of healing into it.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Sure.
And then as I mix it in there with a big wooden spoon, I just go, all right, let's see, where's a big. Then I find a really big snow bank, like a deep one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just get on top of it, and then I kind of toss the hot sticky mess onto the ice,
Mm-hmm.
makes it like solidify up and just kind of crunch up.
Oh, yeah.
Still
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
gooey on the inside, but the
Oh.
outside it's stiff. And then I just go, and then I break off like pieces, and then I give enough to them to share with them. So what is that, like 4 pieces? And then
You go handing it around. A couple
Yeah.
of them are like, "Do I take this or not?" And but Baldra is the first to grab it and look at it, and she's like, "So this is this is how they make the candy that you talk about."
I overheard them where they were just like, it's a whole bunch of sugar. You get it hot, you throw it on a cold thing.
This is
Yeah,
this is cold sap. This is sap you
Yeah.
chew. That's what this is.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah. Sugar comes from like a different plant, but in more warmer climates. But yeah, this is a very impressive approximation.
Improvised. You've made good
Improvised,
berries, basically.
unrefined narcotics. Okay. She
It'll
goes.
get you where you need to go, buddy.
She goes
Wink.
ahead and like pops it in her mouth and starts chewing, and you guys can hear it, from like 5 feet away.
God, it's like chewing on Jolly Ranchers. It's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh,
Yeah. And she's like,
delicious blast.
she's doing that thing where it's like, just move it around in the mouth, try and figure out how to adjudicate whatever this meal is. And she's after about a minute of figuring that out, she's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
My favorite part is that when it cuts the roof of your mouth, it heals the roof of your mouth.
Uh,
Yeah.
not drugs.
The blood adds.
It's not drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of umami.
The Baldra like she makes eye contact with one of the others and nods like, as if to be like, it's fine. and one of them tries it and one of them doesn't, and the other one definitely like pockets it maybe for later.
Gosh. Oh yeah, and you know what? I'd like to go over to our little kobold friend.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yes. How he?
You guys have been keeping him wrapped up, keeping him warm, keeping him fed, but mostly he's been just kind of like staring off he's not catatonic, like he responds when you guys tell him to do stuff, but he doesn't go out of his way to like make eye contact or otherwise take care of himself.
Can I try to like heal him some more? Is he still beat up? I only put a little bit of lay on hands. for him.
He's perfectly fine.
Okay.
You guys, yeah, you guys have been traveling for a couple of days now. He's definitely you guys managed to heal him up to
He's
full,
just
and
mentally weird.
yeah, he's like dirty and scraped up a bit, but his injuries are perfectly fine. He doesn't have any trouble keeping up with you guys. He seems fine, except for the fact that his brain seems ill responsive.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I'm gonna ritual cast a telepathic bond.
Okay.
and I'll uh I'll first ask Baldra and her friends just hey you wanna I'm gonna do like a magic telepathic thing. Do you wanna be part of this? You want I just wanna ask. I don't wanna leave you all out of the loop, but I this our little kobold friend here um seems to have gone through a lot, so and his means of communication have been diminished. Yeah, I wanted to try this, but also wanted to, yeah.
No, I think we're fine. I trust the kobold in your care. Just if you find something in there like he's just waiting to murder all of us, just let me know if that's a thing to look out for.
Yeah. Oh,
I put a-
totes.
Put a candy piece in his hand, and when he
Mhm.
doesn't put it up to his mouth, I just go, "No, you're doing it wrong," like this, and then I put it in his mouth,
Mhm.
and then I go, "Oh, right, nook nook knock." And Wild just says in really broken draconic, "Good feast. Many, many
He-
dead before us."
What?
he says in common, are you learning Draconic?
Oh, yeah, and then I sheepishly pull out like a picture book. A is for Advracrondrax, the
Yeah.
dark pit of the north.
Right.
B is for Barthergrax, darker pit of the southwest.
Is
Um.
this the first words he said in common?
Honestly, I don't remember, but he, you guys have traveled with him long enough to be like, oh yeah, he understands common, 100%.
Okay.
Plus, I'm not gonna lie, I don't get a lot of time to practice it. But I figured maybe it wouldn't be bad. Do you know what candy is?
I know what candy is.
Move your mouth. Gosh, God, you gotta make sure it cuts the roof of your mouth, so that way it heals the roof of your mouth.
You want me to eat the candy?
I mean, no. Well, okay. I want you to want to eat the candy. No.
I want to eat the candy.
Yes.
Should I eat the candy?
We
But
statistically, let's approach this. Candy being eaten,
it might
good.
Yeah.
Candy not being eaten, it's neutral. Throwing the candy in the dirt would be evil. What are you feeling right now? Are you feeling a little bit of evil? You gotta tell us.
I don't think I'm feeling evil.
You
What
feel
are
a
you
little
feeling?
bit, feel a little good?
I
Feel a
mean,
little hungry?
I'm a little hungry.
I think pros and cons. Pros outweigh the cons. I think it's good. I think it's a go.
So should I eat it though?
Yeah,
Okay.
like this, and then
he eats it.
I eat a piece too.
Yeah.
Ow.
He starts chewing on it.
Ow!
Um,
Well, I'm
sorry, go ahead.
no.
Can I try? I know it's not gonna. Anne knows it's not gonna work, but
Mhm.
Cyrus is concerned about not being able to help someone. Can I try to remove curse just on the off chance he's been like cursed by whatever these aliens were?
I'll tell you what, if you want to make like a knowledge check to try and figure out what his deal is or what the
Yeah.
what the trick is here,
Uh,
I'll accept like medicine or even like nature.
Boy, both things I am not good at. I'll try
Yeah.
medicine because I'm still trying to ascertain what his deal is.
Yeah, how's them knowledge skills, Paladin?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
all right, all
all
right.
right.
Hey,
Um,
I read a
I
book once.
yeah, no, this is fine. So you have, I assume that at some point in your Paladin training, whatever that looked like,
Mhm.
they did get into like, here's some weird shit that you can fix, but it's a little more complicated than, resetting bones and closing wounds and things like that.
Mm.
What you are dealing with here is that this kobold has been made into a thrall for
Oh.
illithids.
Oh.
He has been basically basically how that happens is he's been like low dosed mind blasted until most of his personality was just pushed into the corner of his brain and told to just sit there and not do anything, to make him pliable basically. But it is not impossible to restore the brain
Okay.
to the way it was before, but it takes some work. You have to, for 3 consecutive days, cast heal, greater restoration, and regeneration.
Do I have any of those spells?
Oh fuck, dude.
Heal.
Nope.
Greater restoration. Nope, I don't have any of those.
I have beast sense.
I think,
have
like, now that I'm
critical
reading that, I'm
wound.
like, I think that's 3 rather difficult to cast spells.
Wow,
But
you know who I bet could probably cast those spells? And then I
yeah.
pull his head out. And then I go,
Oh.
damn it. Damn
Do,
it.
do I get the impression that it's gonna get worse, or do we think it like if we could just get him to a cleric of some
No. You don't think it's gonna get worse. You think he's basically been left 100% to just it. He's been left in a place where it's like, here, go here, do whatever these people say. But now
Okay.
all those people are dead, so he's just kind of like a robot without any instructions.
Okay, so we just need to help you a little bit till we can get you to a cleric. That's fine. Just remind you to eat and
Yeah.
and stuff.
Mhm.
We can do that.
So you said you had candy before. Where did you where was that?
Long time ago, when I was little.
Where? Oh, where was it?
Don't remember the name. Stole it from someone. Ran into an alley.
What?
Seemed pretty. Seemed like a pretty rambunctious kid.
Maybe.
Do you know what your name is, by the way?
He thinks very hard. He goes, Nope. No name. Not anymore.
Oh. Do you want us to give you a name?
You want to pick one for yourself?
I don't think he responds.
This one has designated himself wild.
Oh, yes. I'm assuming we've introduced ourselves. Yes, Cyrus Briarblade. Actually, Bub Ugbub.
Your parents gave you that name.
It's true.
Baldric goes, Oh, you have 2 names.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see Wild like give the like side
Mhm.
side thumb, like look at this. Ooh, shit. We're surrounded by blessings every day. Just go, yeah. Wild stands up and then he kind of walks back over to the drow. So, don't mean to be a downer, but how close are we? Eh?
Oh, we are right now we are almost halfway.
I think maybe we can hustle it. Huh?
You're in a hurry? We could do that.
Oh, shit. All right. Yeah. We're in a hurry.
All right.
Hey, it's bigger than just like one like me. It's or like even 10 or like 100 or more than that. That will be how many people live or die by our actions here.
I
Do
see.
not
All
have
right.
the luxury.
All
So-
right. We I make it the point. We leave early. We will up our march.
By the way, Bear's Cave, 3 miles east. Just FYI.
She
Look out
squints.
for the bear.
She squints at you and she goes, "I know that. How do you know that?"
Well, it's very in tune with nature.
It speaks to me sometimes.
No kidding.
Only a little bit. And then only when I really try and pay attention, then I can stand.
She says something to her compatriots, and they all kind of scramble off in different directions. And she's like, "I tell them to go to sleep. You guys should do the same if we are going to leave early."
Wild just starts like, everyone have backpack. I'm starting to
Mhm.
affect your thing is affecting my thing.
Anyway,
Got it.
I think we're
Yeah.
gonna move the clock up.
Okay.
All right. So, we're gonna move the clock to the next afternoon. Boop, boop, boop. Hang on a second. Burp. Let's go. Yeah, something like that. All right. Next afternoon, you're now the 2-3 days since departing the crash site. It is a bright, sunny day. Unlike the picture I have here. Baldur explains at this point, you guys are well past halfway point on the journey. You guys are making good time. Up ahead, you see a frozen lake, just a sheet of ice that goes on for quite a while. Immediately on the far side of it, there's a cliff that just kind of spans most of the horizon as you can see it. But there's clearly a pass through it, like there's a cutaway in this mountain. And at the mouth of the pass, you can see there's kind of an assemblage of uneven stone pillars that have just kind of collected around that area, just all jutting out of the ice. The stones are dense enough that you can't see the point where the shore meets the cliff and the pass. But as you guys approach and you can see it, Baldur points at the stones and she says, "The path ahead goes through Golthain Airthil, holy ground for worshippers of Lolth. They used to come here and say nice things about spiders and make offerings and such. They chose it because the rocks were difficult to navigate, easy to hide in. We drove them out of these lands years ago, but the path is still a pain in the ass. Mostly ice, so step softly. Cover your head if you slip so you don't ring your bells."
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah, say they used to be worshippers of Loth. Do you worship someone else, or who do you worship?
No, I understand it is not out of the ordinary to worship many different things, but up until very recently, we only knew one. She's gone now.
If you are at any point in need of the services of a, or in want of the services of another god, I know some cool things about the Platinum Dragon. or we know someone in the service of the Raven Queen. I mean, but I know I got trading cards of a bunch of different gods. Just I mean, if you're shopping around,
That
just
doesn't.
like
That's a lot of characters I don't know about. I would be interested to hear more, but I suspect that's a lot. I suspect there's a lot of information on this matter that we don't know.
I have pamphlets. I can sing the theme song for you.
There's a theme song.
Oh, it's for the kids. See?
Hold on a moment. Hold on a moment. Before we get into the theme song,
Oh,
well, there's a question. So your god is gone. You do not follow them. And then you say your succession crisis is going and this all a mess. Who do you answer to?
Eh, I'm I'm not going to name names. Not until we get there. I cannot guarantee that you will get a chance to speak with them, but I'm going to try my hardest,
that is
Fair.
appreciated.
and they can tell you their name.
We appreciate the effort.
Oh, of course. As you guys are talking about this and starting to cross the ice, genre, who I will remind you is this character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pemberley, genre has been walking in front of you at this point. And pretty much for this entire journey, she's had her bow knocked, and she's had her head on a swivel, being extremely vigilant. It's pretty clear what her job is in this troop. So she's looking around always, as she is right now. She turns back to check behind you guys very briefly, and she looks back at you and stops in her tracks. And she pulls the bow back and lifts it.
Whoa, wait. What?
And then she says in common, behind you.
Pem looks back.
Yeah, I mean, all of you would have noticed this is happening at this point.
Oh yeah.
And if you were to look back, you would see a cloud of snow kind of billowing from the ground, moving rapidly in your direction. Maybe like quarter to a half a mile behind you.
Genre, what's Miss Genre? What's that?
She says, she shouts something elvish to catch the attention of the rest of her compatriots. They all stop. They notice what's going on. Baldra moves to the back of the group where you are, so she can get a better look. Survival check. What's this for?
The hell are you pointing at? Oh, it is kind of. Wait, no, that. I don't know. How does a 25? What does a 25 get me?
I don't know. What are you rolling for?
Want to know when she points out into like the whirling like half a mile out, like Wild just squints and it's just like bullshit. Is that not just the like? Is it really something there?
There's a fast-moving like cloud of snow. You guys can make perception checks.
Perception.
I look over at you two and I just say a whirlwind,
A whirlwind.
flurry. Add that to your plus. Add that to your minus ones, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
yeah. I get to do this.
It's pretty
Cyrus-
windy out here.
Cyrus gets a no. Pemberley gets a point.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I just see snow.
Go
There's a
ahead
lot
and
of
make
snow.
Why-
go ahead and make a perception check, Wild.
Oh, okay.
Gotta brush snow off my cloak of eyes to try to be like, get the snow out of the fake eyes so I can use them.
12. Okay, that's not a dumb roll, which is what I was looking for. All of you can pretty clearly see this cloud of snow that's just moving towards you guys. What you would see, Wild, is that there is a at this range it's almost imperceptible, but there is definitely like the dark silhouette of a figure running away from it. Also in your direction.
Wild takes out his sword and then just looks at you guys and then just, I'm going in. And then I just start sprinting in the other.
Baldra puts
You don't even.
Baldra puts a hand on your shoulder, like,
What?
and she just holds it for a second, and then and while she's squinting at this thing, and then she goes, Stricla, that's a Remoraz. They can swim through the earth, but not in water. Get to the lake.
Okay.
What in the fucking Monster Hunter ass bullshit?
Oh, it's a real thing, I assure you.
Oh, I'm sure it is, but I've seen this episode before, and what the fuck?
And Baldra is going to turn, and all of the drow start running toward the rocks.
You heard him. Go. Cyrus, come on.
I'm running.
I pick up a kobold.
The kobold.
Yeah, I pick the kobold up. The kobold is picked up.
For a second, I thought you were telling me somebody's name, and I couldn't parse what name it was.
My good old friend.
Yeah, I pick up. All right.
Well, I would have picked up Pem, but I'm not gonna lie. I think Pem has the same run speed as I do. So
I think within a margin of error, you guys have similar running speeds.
Yeah.
The short people had
Probably.
like 5 feet less.
Depends on how short they are.
I don't know. I feel like Grook had a.
Yeah,
shorter.
it's a problem for Brando. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Ah.
Anyway,
we got the boots of striding, and then I got the back.
Pem's got legs.
I would like you guys to make athletics checks because you are going to be sprinting across ice.
Yeah!
I got this. It's those sticky toes.
Yeah,
I need it.
Dude, I would believe
that's true.
it. Like,
No armor on the feet, so you get great traction here.
Oh, it's so cold though. It's so cold.
Oh yeah, it sucks. Pemberley's having a hard time.
Can it? Oh man, I'm almost just like, can I re-roll my athletics check at disadvantage to pick Pem up?
I will accept that. Yeah, you guys are running. You're doing fine. Pemberley slips and hits the ice.
I'm like, nope, come on, we gotta do it. There we fucking go.
Yeah,
Just up on the shoulder.
Yeah, that's perfect. I'm gonna here real quick. Pemberley, you take 1 bludgeoning damage from hitting the ice, and then Wild comes over and just picks you up and starts hoofing it.
The claws in my boots make it easier to run fastly. And you look down and you just see the claws grip into the ice.
Yeah.
You guys remember gargoyles where they just put their fingers into concrete?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I love it.
I'll be right back. A quick second.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Until then, I posted a GIF.
I saw it. I don't remember what that's from.
Oh, I didn't.
It's got to be from something
Batman
dumb.
Forever.
Yeah, I thought it might be something dumb like that.
God. I wish. God. Did you guys fucking... I posted that. I want to rock your body. Tell the break of dawn.
Yeah.
And the fact that it wittily was for so fucking long.
I'll tell you what. Let's do this.
Oh, the back?
Oh.
Or,
No, this is the break time.
game pause.
Break is on, and when you're
That's
back
cool.
from break, you can hit I'm back. And when we're all back from break, we will continue.
¿Dónde está?
Are you back? Just, yeah.
Me gusta.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, I heard some knocking on the other side of the wall, and I was like, I gotta check. Oh, dang.
Oh.
No. Totally an okay thing to check for, man.
Nah, dude, go invade your roommates.
The hell you want?
Fuck them, those.
Why are you playing racquetball inside? Oh, but prom's tomorrow! And it's just like, practice somewhere else.
Oh, hey, I have a fun little anecdote from this week.
Go on.
With my current job, with working on old heating oil tanks
Mhm.
and the subsequent remediation thereof, I work with uh, I work with mostly Latinos. Shocking no one.
Mhm. Oh, have you picked up more Spanish?
Okay, so first of all, part of the joke is that it's like, wow, I remember a lot more of Dora the Explorer than I would have ever thought. But secondly,
even
yes, they have been helping me out with the Espanol because they're cool guys who some of them speak English very well. Others not so much. But we make up the difference by speaking our own little pigeon language mixed with hand signs, and it kind of sort of works out.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point that I was trying to make is that I stumbled across a bit from Gabriel Iglesias
Oh, yeah.
about how to tell different Latinos apart. Because Latinos don't like being mistaken for other Latinos any more than white people. Like, you wouldn't mistake an Irish person for a British person. Like that's a faux pas, right? Same shit, different like thing. So if you want a good laugh, I have to suggest go look up Gabriel Iglesias, like how to tell Latinos apart.
It's a very funny bit.
Because it's honest and it's funny, and according to Madam most subscribed streamer in the world, Iron Mouse,
Pretty
that
true.
shit is true.
That's what makes it so funny, is because the comedy comes from a place of truth.
Exactly. When you start talking about like the true shit of Mexicans versus Cubans versus Puerto Ricans, like, nah, that's good, and we can all just laugh at the wholesomeness of it. But that was a thing that I was not expecting to get a laugh out of, like that week, this week.
I'm glad it did.
And have you
So-
returned?
I'm here. I never left.
Okay.
Oh,
Could you
nice,
click
nice,
the
Trying to
button?
figure out.
Could you click the button that says I'm back?
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
realize I was sent away.
Thank you.
Hey, real quick. I'm trying to tune Force Smasher.
Yeah.
There's no button for me to attune it. How do I add that button?
Hashtag Foundry.
Sorry. Like I was just looking through checking my stuff, and like roll of eyes is tuned. Also, I should remember to roll advantage on perception checks, but that for site stuff. That's okay. But Force Smasher says in the description it requires attunement, but I have no way of actually like checking the box of saying yes, this is one of my attuned items.
Okay.
Is there even a place for a tunage?
There should be.
No, there
other ones.
isn't. That's the weird thing about it.
That's what I mean,
What?
because who gives a shit? It's 3. You know it. We know
So
it.
there's like a little checker in your inventory. Like my robe of eyes has a little like sun that is highlighted that is attuned. If I click it, it says attunement required. And I have one of 3 equipped.
So you see how there's
yeah.
items in your inventory that have a little sun icon that you can toggle?
Yeah, those are things that would require attunement.
That's
But
the stuff that requires attunement, and Far Smasher doesn't have one.
yes, Far Smasher needs one. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, which means that I have to figure out how to add that.
Yeah.
Another thing that you can remind me to
boy.
fix in between sessions.
Okay,
Yes.
no big deal. Just
Oh,
still getting used to the sheet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
okay.
Now, what the hell were we doing? Right. Everybody's running.
faster.
Everybody's
sing
running.
There's
No, no, no,
a
no, no.
fucking avalanche or some shit. Like, I don't know. I'm not here.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a murmur.
It's a memory. It's a what?
A
Yeah.
Zibba-dabba-da.
Yeah, no, they're running
Oh,
from an
ding-dang.
aurora borealis right now. Like,
Yeah.
what?
That's a sunny day. All right. I'm gonna. Let's see. Let's do this. Okay. Taylor's stepping away for a second. And activate, please. Okay, cool. So we're down here in the lower left of this map. I'm going to give you guys a moment to like place yourself somewhere. Some of them are going to jump up on rocks.
Oh, it's been a day, right? We're healed.
Oh yes, please, long rest.
Long rest. Yay.
No. Okay. I try to reload. I can see my icon. Can't see anything else.
You can't see the map.
No.
Okay, weird. Hang on.
Gotta find it.
But now.
Oh, I see it. I see now. I'm on a lake. Okay, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So this is the ice over here. After that is snow, and then like there's more ice inward, but this is the first like solid ground you guys can go to. And yeah, go ahead and put yourself someplace, and tell me what you're doing in the immediate.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Let me check which one it is. Shoot, I didn't read the description in.
We know what the spell is, right?
Yeah, I'm just deciding which one to cast.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Sakar is going to cast hashtag cup of coffee
There you go.
Cast caffeine.
with an AOE of hazelnut.
Haste?
Ooh. Hazelnut.
Hazelnut, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's our first product.
Hazelnut. All right. Okay. We're gonna submit that to Lon for R&D.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Zakar's hazelnut brew.
God, fuck.
I dig it.
Okay. That actually inspires another anecdote from this week, but
Mhm.
I'll like tell that after the session. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Well,
damn it.
what does everybody else want to do? Oh, Wild, you're just fucking booking.
Specifically, Wild is looking back and making sure he has quote unquote like line of sight, or more specifically line of shot. It's
Well,
just like,
from back there you can't see shit. Because these rocks are tall.
oh, all right. Then if they're in the way, then I'd have to get like right here.
What are you aiming at?
I'm aiming at being the first thing that this thing has to engage with, so everybody else
Okay.
can wait for it to stop and
So-
then attack on it.
You guys ran in from the southwest.
Oh,
Attaboy.
you know what? Wild is gonna go ahead and take one of his torches and just throw it. You know,
You're gonna get
somewhere
ready.
over here.
Oh, you're just gonna throw it on the ice.
Mhm.
Okay. And it just occurred to me. We also need to account for our friend.
Yeah, the kobold.
Baby.
So you carried him this far, Wild. What are you gonna do with him?
Oh, fuck. And I go, I can't move him. Whatever.
No.
And then I bring him over
You're gonna put him over here?
here.
Yeah. I could just
Yeah.
me? Something like that?
Yes. And then you know what? A little bit in those bushes.
You just gotta put him in the bush and be like, stay there.
Put you in the bush, and then I put my whole backpack on him,
Okay.
and then Wild, you just start fucking growling. Oh, come on.
And you throw a torch in the what?
Just
20 feet in front of you.
yeah, just
Okay.
20 feet in front of me.
All right.
That's gonna last for a little bit. It's gonna give a little bit of daylight, and
It is nice and bright
it'll
out
go
here
around.
at the very
it'll
least.
go around it.
Yeah,
All
right.
yeah, too true.
Cyrus, you are casting Aura of Vitality.
I didn't even push the button, but yes, might as well do that.
Oh, okay. You have cast Aura Vitality. So
It's
30-foot
like
radius.
Yep.
That maximizes your healing. Yes.
It means that as a bonus action, I can heal people every 2d6,
Okay. While the aura is active. Okay, great.
or I can heal a.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's wrong sprite for Pemberley. Oh well.
Is it?
Yes, it's the one with the knife that's showing right now.
Yeah. Hang on one second.
They're both freaking adorable.
Swift new shit.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I could probably fix that.
New shit.
Yeah. New shit.
I can post it again if needed.
No, I have it. I just don't know why it wasn't.
Yeah, like applied to the character sheet.
Is that the correct one? Below it?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks correct. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna put that there. Okay, I think the problem is fixed.
No
Okay.
worries.
Okay, we're good. Put yourself somewhere, Cyrus.
That's art. Up one. Eh. Gosh darn it. That's fine. That's most of them. This is fine.
Which is Wild is just if I can't roll like initiative now, Wild's just like now.
If you guys want to think about initiative, now is not a bad time. I will go ahead and open the turn order.
You got advantage on that.
Yeah,
Yes,
he does that.
for being barbarian.
That's cool.
Pemberley got an 18. I'm gonna have to update that manually. Okay, cool. All right, everybody ready to receive the thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.
So, you guys, by the time that you guys get across the lake to where these rocks are, and look back, sure enough, at some point when the cloud reached the edge of the lake, whatever it was that was burrowing sprouted out of the ground and started crawling very quickly across the top of the ice. And at this point, the rest of you can see like this creature is chasing someone who is also sprinting as fast as they can in your direction.
Can we see who they are or what they are?
Make a perception check.
I can roll that with advantage because of my robe of eyes. Thanks, Wild.
You're welcome, Cyrus. You're so cool.
That's wow.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wow.
Oh,
I can't see shit. Everything's white.
The good
It
news
hurts.
is it could have been a 1.
It could have been a one.
It could have been a 1.
Close my eyes.
it wasn't one the first time.
Yeah.
The robe of eyes just squints and says, "Nah, this is too cold. I'm shutting them."
My eyes, they're
Shut
snow in my eyes.
Look, rolling a 1 with advantage is that's real rough, but that's not what happened.
Oh,
This isn't fucking snow. This is soap.
It's so cold, you guys. My eyes are freezing shut.
Mhm.
Have you ever heard about the frogs that turn into frogsicles up in the north? It's happening to me.
Baldur.
Wild.
Go ahead.
Oh god. I was gonna say it was like Wild is going to like get in like like a 4 points, like he's about to race out there,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to try and intersect this thing right about like midway when this guy is gonna run towards us, so that eventually we stop like here.
Okay, so you kind of want to tackle the. You want to like.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wild
just
takes a step back, and then it goes
Okay.
when the bad guy gets in.
Just so that you're aware of what you're facing down with. This creature that has jumped out of the ground and is now skittering across the top of the ice is a huge-sized creature.
What direction is he coming from?
Southwest.
So like,
Yeah, he's gonna
Okay.
come from that corner.
Okay.
I don't think I got this one, guys.
I
I'm
think
big,
we
but
should-
I can't. I'm not that big. I technically speaking, when it counts to lifting shit, I count as large because of powerful build. I think with that, to grapple something, you must be within one size category of it, correct?
I also believe I also believe that is correct.
So on a technicality,
Mhm.
when it's picking something up, which I am going to try and do.
Yeah, but you sound don't you like count as one size category larger for grappling or some shit, something stupid
Yes.
like that. So technically, you could grapple a huge creature.
Technically, I can grapple a
Okay.
huge creature.
All right. I think seeing like what's going on here. This particular character, and this is Baron. He runs by and he casts a spell and he touches you really quick, and you have the effects of freedom of movement. And then he's gonna go back to where he was hiding.
Nice.
That means you are
Nice.
unaffected by difficult terrain, and you cannot have your movement reduced. You can't be paralyzed or restrained.
Yay.
Target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints, such as manacles or a creature that has it grappled.
Oh fuck! Yes.
Keep that in mind.
Just a roar.
We're gonna find a. I don't think there's a freedom of movement thing, but we'll use, I don't know, hovering.
Boot?
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. Yeah. So as this creature is quickly approaching, Baldur is like, "Steal yourselves, Vile." And they all take like ready stances, like they're ready to do various things. The first thing that's going to happen is Genre is she's one of the only people here that can hit it at this range. So she's just going to go ahead and shoot an arrow. She's going to shoot a couple arrows at the creature as it approaches. She takes very long shots. One of them critical miss. But oh god, I can't see that. Okay, yeah. So she didn't hit with either of them. And I think that brings it into range. Okay, so first thing that's going to happen is you will definitely see, you guys will definitely get a better look at the humanoid figure as she approaches. She appears to be a scantily clad woman carrying a great axe behind her. Somebody just disconnected. Oh, Taylor just disconnected from the... He's back.
Yeah.
That was an error. Don't mind me.
No, it's fine. I was just like, I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, what just happened? Anyway, yes, this is the woman that you see sprinting toward you.
Oh.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
She's cool looking. The
And
axe is a shovel. Wild.
Yeah, the axe appears
It's
to
got
be
a battle shovel.
the axe appears to be ramshackle.
Tick.
Yeah. but she is running frantically in your direction. We're going to put her right about there, and we're going to say that the creature is probably about 30 feet behind her at this point, like just off the map. But I will go ahead and show you. Let me see if I can. Is there an
He's
easy?
fucking Jade Baroth.
One
This
second.
Ukanlos.
Hang on. I gotta find the picture out of my. Okay.
Glacial Egg Noctor.
The creature, and I'll remind you, this is a huge creature. It takes up a 15-foot square. Looks like this.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Terrifying, but so happy.
And the sound
Yeah.
it's making is awful.
Thrilled to have people on the house.
Yeah, it's making a god awful shrieking sound, like some fucking like D. Bradley Baker esque screeching sounds, and it is skittering away across the ice. I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for both him and the your new friend. Okay. That gives us a turn order. Wild, you would be at the top. Do you want to just wait until the thing is in range?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn.
Okie
Until,
dokie.
until this person has passed me,
Mhm.
and like that thing is like on that
Yeah.
square.
So I think she sees you. She catches that all of you are sitting here waiting for a fight, and she just like slides into the snow, turns around, and like squares up. She is frantic, breathing hard, eyes darting everywhere. She's in a weird state. And you're gonna charge forward and meet the beast.
Yep.
All right.
And if I can, we'll meet. Yeah, here.
Mm-hmm.
And by those big like mandibles, Wild just wants to attempt to try and stop it in its tracks by just grabbing onto the big muscles as it obviously is going to like try and like eat him whole or something.
Right. That appears to be exactly what it's going to try and do. You see, like as it gets close to you, its head kind of like wobbles back and forth a bit, and then gets down low to your level, and its like jaw unhinges.
Cyrus, do I have any pluses? I
I
have to ask now before I.
Only to healing, right?
Only if I heal you.
Okay, only if you heal me. Okay. You never know.
Okay.
If you would like some, I can swap the spell out next time.
I think it's gonna be it's gonna be an athletics check.
23.
That's very good. It rolled a
The
4. This is so good. All right. You guys watch as Wild gets down. He does that thing where he digs his claws into the ice. Ramirez nakes down to get its jaws down to its level, screeching horribly. When it reaches Wild, Wild just puts an arm out and grabs like the upper and lower jaw to keep it from closing as the thing comes charging in. And I'm even going to say you lose a little bit of ground, Wild, just because of how heavy this thing is. But
Yeah.
it does not consume you. Yeah, you guys just slide back in the ice. You're leaving these, scratches in the ice underneath you. It pushes into you hard. It is clearly very upset that it does not get purchase on you, and it's just like. And I think that's your turn, unless you got a.
Battle has begun.
Technically speaking, I could, but I'm not going to. Yeah, I'm just going to end my turn here and not fuck up a good thing.
Okay.
I have an extra attack, but I forego it to just yell out to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
And all right. Genre is going to take
Okay.
2 more. Going to shoot 2 more arrows. That is a. Okay, that's a That's a crit. Okay, good. One of them misses and just clatters off of her. The other one is a crit. She does 12 piercing damage to the Remoraz. I gotta check something real quick. Oh, okay. That's worthy of note. Another thing that's very interesting that I should have mentioned this earlier is the moment you grab onto this thing, Wild, you are startled to discover that its flesh or whatever constitutes its body is extremely hot.
As it starts burning his hands, he just goes.
You take 14 fire damage.
Holy shit!
Half to 7.
Yep,
Sweet.
it's hot as shit.
Is
It is
melting
your
the
turn.
ice?
Sorry, what?
Is it melting the ice?
It has been moving very fast up to this point. So-
Fucking leave it there long enough, it probably will.
Yeah, give it
Now
time.
that you see we're straining, you see when it puts its like little fucking pincer in there, you see it actually start sizzling.
Ugh.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. I have to.
I fucking
There we go.
God, we're fighting a Monhun right now, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Sometimes it'd be like that. All right. Baldra is got it. She is going to cast. You know what? No, she's gonna shoot a crossbow at it. Couple of times. Okay, she got 1 hit with the crossbow for a whopping 6 damage. The woman with the axe is going to. She's actually not going to do anything this turn, I think. Yep. She's just kind of like standing where she is. Not even like necessarily paying attention to the fight. She's just kind of in a state of like she seems like she's exhausted and in kind of a paranoid state, and like her eyes are darting everywhere, and she's having a hard time concentrating on what's happening. Pemberley.
Pemberley waves her arms, circles her arms, and a tiny little Felix the cat clock appears over the Remoraz's head.
Okay.
And its tail oscillates back and forth, and as and its oscillations slow, and has Wisdom 18 save.
Okay.
Delightful.
It can't look away because I'm just fucking gripping it.
That is a 5. A whopping 5.
It's slowed.
Load. Excellent.
And then we had to rock bonus action hide.
Okay. Awesome. So just to like reiterate, slow means they can either like move or action, but they only get 1 action.
It takes or it can only do an action or a bonus action. It's
Okay.
speed,
Half movement.
Half, right?
and then -2 to -2 to AC and Dex saving throws.
Okay.
And can't use reactions.
Okay, perfect. Good shit. The guy that cast a spell on you earlier, Wild, is going to.
Need to keep movement up.
let's just pick a spell and go for it. Oh, that was your stealth check? Okay. Ranged spell attack. Okay. Do I have to... No, that's going to roll the... How... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Dang, there's really no good way to do that. All right. What's your spellcasting mod? Wisdom. Okay.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm trying to figure math out where automation has failed me. Okay. How much does his AC come down? 2? I think she said 2.
Yes, 2.
Okay, excellent. That means this is just enough to work. Okay. Baron casts Ray of Sickness on the Remoraz for 14 poison damage. And they are also poisoned. No, save. Got to do a save first. Oh, it's a really good save. Okay, not poisoned. Cyrus.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'll do that. If I stand here, can I hit it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I attack with Forest Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
At least I attempt to attack with Forest Smasher.
Do it.
Never mind, that's a
Oh!
1.
That's another one for the board, folks.
Whap, 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 whap. Okay. Attack number 2 with Forest Smasher.
Better.
That's better.
That'll
That's better.
do.
I'll take it.
Yep, that'll hit.
I'll do the damage for that, and then I would like to add a Divine Smite to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. 7 damage. Then, that being features? I think it's features. 5, 2, 5. Okay, there you go. Never mind, that macro doesn't work. It's, I'm just gonna do it at level 4. Let me just type. $25 damage.
25. Oh, that's the... Jesus.
I put a level 4 into the Divine Smite.
Oh, okay. That was a big Divine Smite. Got it.
Yes.
All right. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay.
We'll spin that spell slot.
Born is going to shoot a crossbow from safety. He's just erring on the side of caution over here. That is a 14 to hit. That's not going to work. Remoraz's turn. First of all, does he get to save out of any of this shit on his turn?
Yes.
Okay. Wisdom?
End of its turn. Wisdom saving
End
throw.
of his turn. Okay, cool. Well, that
Now,
can wait.
now the first thing that he wants to probably do is undo the grapple. With which case, yes, he is able to do.
He's going to do something. Yeah. He's going to try and overpower
I mean,
the grapple.
technically speaking, he could try and attack Cyrus, but I do have disadvantage on him.
You have disadvantage on attacks?
No. He has disadvantage on attacks from anybody besides me because of primal bear path.
Well, then he's gonna keep bearing down on you with his bite attack. So does he get advantage on the attack then?
No, he doesn't get advantage on the attack because I have him grappled. He
Good.
doesn't have me grappled.
Got it. Okay. It's just if he was to attack somebody else. How does a
Mhm.
22 work?
22 hits. Wonderful.
Okay. He does finally manage to get his teeth down to a point where he can actually damage you. And between piercing and fire damage, you take 35.
Okay.
And it
Is that halved?
I assume so.
Oh no! I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know if you did it for me because I didn't want to quarter it.
No. I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell the amount that they did, and you tell me how much damage you actually take.
17.
Yeah. And you are grappled. So you're both holding on to each other, but he actually brings his mouth down enough that you are in his teeth now.
Okay.
And that is the only action he gets, so that is his turn.
Oh, wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom
Oh
save.
yeah, wisdom
Yes,
save.
Thank you. Boop. 19.
Slow's gone.
Okay.
He breaks. You see him slow down, but then he breaks out of. Oh fuck yeah, dude.
You watch every other vertebrae in this tail just like shake itself off. And then we're back at the top. It's you, Wild.
I'm going to spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints such as manacles or a creature that has grappled me.
Yeah, okay. You are ungrappled. You manage to slip out of its mouth.
Yet he is not ungrappled.
Mm-hmm.
Happy. Oh, right. Since I have a unarmored fighting style, go ahead and take 4 damage.
Just
as
from
I
you.
still have you grappled.
Got it.
It's like fucking grip, and I make it work those jaw muscles every time it bites,
Yep.
and then every time it wants to pull away, I'm like crunching inward to be just like, no, you gotta stay closed or open. You do one or the other.
Oh, I totally forgot. Any creature that touches it or hits it with a melee attack while in 5 feet.
Yes.
That is you and Cyrus, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start with Cyrus. Cyrus,
Right.
you take 12 fire damage.
Okay.
And Wild, you take 14 fire damage.
Hold on, gotta make a constitution or a concentration check. Where's it at? At the top. Got it.
Yeah, Cyrus, you come up when you hit it with Far Smasher, you manage to break his hide pretty easily, but when you do, as if the whole thing is like one giant steam pipe, it just blasts you with boiling air.
Ow.
Yeah.
But I'm still concentrating. Sorry, how much damage was that?
12? Yes, 12. 12 fire. What else you got, Wild?
Well, first off, Wild is going to go ahead and give him one of these. Yeah. Spend use. Wait, what? Sure. Oh, I don't have uses of my greatsword.
You need uses for your greatsword?
I don't know.
That's a bug.
Yes. Here.
Greatsword of life stealing?
Yes. Martial melee, two-handed, damage, limited usage.
It doesn't say there's limited uses.
Okay, I'm gonna make that 100. And then I'm gonna make that 100.
Oh, there's a button for it. That's new.
Then we're gonna go that.
That's
And
new.
then I'm gonna do this. We're gonna go. Oh yeah.
Something wrong here.
So, what is my greatsword? I just do it like this.
Don't consume.
2d6. 2d6 plus
Oh, here we go.
plus 9.
In the chat.
Oh, chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll. C plus 9, 5. Bang. 17?
17 is the AC.
Okay.
Even though it's not
Yeah.
slowed anymore.
6 plus wham. 13. And
13 damage.
yes, for 13 damage. And let's go ahead and do my second attack.
Nice.
Yes! You know what the fuck this means. It's been forever. Okay. God, I wish I could fucking have this thing roll this for me because there's going to be so many dice. Okay.
What
Help me
happens when
keep
you
track.
crit? What happens when you crit?
So, when Wild crits, the Great Sword of Life Stealing finally activates,
Mhm.
and 3d6 necrotic damage, provided it isn't a construct or undead, gives me temp hit points equal to the extra damage I deal,
Nice. All right.
including my brutal criticals, which give me 2 additional crit die.
So you do like 4. You do
I
like
do 6d6.
Yeah. Okay.
6d6 plus 5 plus oh no wait plus 3d6, so I could just roll it all with
Yeah.
9d6.
Yeah. God damn.
Blah, blah.
Blah.
Oh, now those 3 ones in there.
Mhm.
Fighting style, great weapon fighting. When I roll a 1 or a 2, I get to reroll.
Okay. Yeah, you get to reroll 3 ones.
All right. No, I get to reroll that too as well. 1s or 2s.
Oh, 1s and 2s. Okay. So
Right.
okay.
Roll 4d6. Okay. So add what was it? That was a 5, a 5, and a 4. So add 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage to 32.
Yeah.
43.
Yeah.
Okay, math.
I think I got it. Okay.
And Wild can keep the grapple on for free. He could still attack.
Mhm. All right. Is that the end of your attacks?
Yes, that is the end of my attacks, and I'm going to take my temp HP now.
Yep.
uh,
Also from wailing on him twice.
yes, explode twice.
He explodes for 12 and then 17, so 29 fire damage in total.
Bang.
You cut off a few legs with a single attack, and his molten blood comes out and spills on you a little bit.
It's fire. It's burning bald patches into me. I already feel it.
Mhm.
And that is Wild's turn.
All right.
Unless this thing wants to try and get out of its out of my grapple, Wild can just hold on to it. So he's just going to keep
Yeah.
like
Well,
he uses one foot to
That has
pin the
to-
bottom mouth down.
that'll have to wait for his turn.
Right.
All right. I gotta roll some attacks for a couple of drow. It's a no and a no. Baldra. Baldra also doesn't hit. Yeah, they're not being very effective right now. All right. Movement. Whoop, not the button I meant to hit. The mystery woman is going to scamper up onto a rock over here. She's gonna dash, get there. So that's going to be her turn. But when she gets there, she speaks to you, Pemberley. She says, through like again, she's frantic. She looks paranoid, and she's breathing really heavily. And she says, "I have been running for the past several days. I don't remember anything before that. And now that I find you, it's become clear. I am Shelley the Shears, the one who separates the essential from the scrap, and you will suffer." And she brandishes the axe.
Who's she saying this to?
What?
Pemberley.
What? Shelly the Shears.
And then it's Pemberley's turn.
Hey.
Hi. Why? How
She-
about no?
He looks enraged.
Okay. Pemberley is just.
Sleep.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do as I do and summon a dragon.
Like you do.
A big giant.
Yeah, when a bitch runs up to you and declares you unessential, you summon a dragon. Yes.
Hey, Pemberley is very sensitive. Okay. No. She, yeah,
No, that wasn't that was not critique. That was agreement. Like, yeah, that's what you do.
No, I
Yeah,
was
that tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gosh.
I'm reading the Junior Woodchuck guidebook here. It says when somebody faces off with an axe, you make a dragon eat them.
So an illusory dragon is going to appear like right over her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going she has to make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of it for a minute.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to have it exhale a blast of energy.
Okay. It actually does cause damage.
76 damage.
Jeez. Okay. She rolled a 14 on her wisdom save.
Well, that's a no. That's a fail. She's gonna take 76 lightning damage.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she gets bolted.
Would you and she sort of goes back a little behind a rock, peeks under it. Are you sure you want to rethink that assertion?
I forgot. Wisdom save means she's feared. Is that what the illusory dragon does?
She's frightened of it,
Got it.
and then
She's
and
frightened
then-
of the dragon.
yes, but she
Okay.
can use an action to examine the dragon and determine if it's an illusion.
Mhm.
By doing an intelligence check against my spell save DC. And if she discerns the illusion for what it is, she can see through it and has advantage on saving throws against its breath.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Barian's turn. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna stick with Ray of Sickness. It did all right. That's a crit from Baron. So Ray of Sickness is going to do 4d8 poison damage. So a total of 21 poison damage flies over Cyrus's shoulder into the beast. And then it's Cyrus's turn.
Dang. Got distracted trying to fix my spellcasting modifiers. That's fine. Totally forgot about that. I'm just gonna attack him again.
Okay.
I just go, Cyrus, wait!
What?
I could use a little pick-me-up.
Oh, bonus action. The spell that I just did. How hurt are you?
I'm missing 56.
Oh, this won't help that much. I'll just cure wounds to you. You're standing right next to me.
Hmm.
If I can select it.
Farther we keep me away from 0, the better.
Okay.
I don't want to make
cure
those
wounds.
all the time.
Did it do the thing?
Put it in the chat.
Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to.
Oh, at 5th level? So that's...
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Here's 20.
And
Oh,
I can
thank you.
I can just click a button that says apply and boom.
And a bonus action. Because I have that aura up. Scrolling. Take another 8. For good measure.
Oh, sick. We'll just apply that to. Okay, you already got it.
I got it, brother. I'm looking at my hit points.
Alrighty. Is that your turn, Cyrus?
That is my turn. I guess I'll
Okay.
just stand here.
Thank you, Cyrus. What else is nice is that you don't get hit by the magical shit.
Yeah, it sucks. Crossbow bolt. It actually does damage.
Nice.
Not a hell of a lot of damage, but
damage.
yeah, a crossbow bolt into its hide. And then
Get
it's
it. You guys are just scouts.
And then it is the beast's turn. It has to spend an action to try and disengage the grapple, doesn't it?
Yes, otherwise it has 0 movement.
Okay. Yeah.
So technically speaking, he could bite Cyrus, but he'll have it at disadvantage. But he could bite me, which would be a flat roll, or he could try and escape and actually pick off some of these more squishy prey.
I think
if
at this
tries
point,
to bite you,
yeah,
I can also react and do the shield thing.
Oh yeah, we got this motherfucker down to rights. So whatever this guy does, that's on Chris.
He tries to get away from you. He rolls a 9 on athletics.
If that's his total, my plus is a 9.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what? Just in case.
Don't roll a 1.
Just in case.
Yeah,
roll a 1.
with advantage.
Hey,
yeah.
there you go. With a 3.
Yeah, he
Hell
stays
yeah,
put.
you have Warcaster.
Yeah.
He stays put, and Wild, you feel this thing. At this point, he's not even trying to attack you or anything. He's just trying to wiggle away from you, and but you got him. You're holding him, and it's your turn.
Here. Where's your home? You're here. You're here. You're home. You son of a bitch. Go ahead and take a D4.
Okay.
3. Oh yeah, no, it grips again. Wild's like trying to contort the jaw in a way that is unnatural and
yeah,
not going well.
It's working.
Let's see. Wild is violently concerned about this. Can Wild make a survival check to see if maybe this thing is like a predator that can understand when maybe the hunt has gone bad?
Yeah, I'd take a survival or a nature check.
Okay. 16.
I would say, like, at this point, this creature did not expect to meet up with something that was 1/9 of its size and suddenly be dead to rights. There's nothing more important than getting out of this situation.
Okay, Wild is going to, because I have movement.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and push this thing back one. And then can I have advantage on an intimidation check?
Sure. Well, no, not. Let me think.
I'm gonna
I'm thinking.
here while you think. Let me describe what I'm planning.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
planning on pushing him back like one and giving him one big push, breaking the grapple, and then just screaming as like in animal to animal, like, no, you have fucked up. I am the bigger monster. Go.
The push is an action you can do, right?
Yes, the push is in action.
Okay. Do you have to roll for that? Is that athletics or?
Yes, it's an athletics contested. It's the same as grapple.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Contested athletics.
18.
There is no way. Oh, it got a 20.
Wow. All right. So as it stymies my first one.
Yeah. It digs in its feet. Its many feet.
Then it has chosen. Wild.
Honestly, you bring up a good point. If it's trying to get away from you. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Dungeon Master is thinking. All right. Here's what we'll do. I will say this creature does not resist you as you push it backwards.
Okay.
That being said, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Damn. Okay. Hold on. I need to make sure. Okay. Non-meta. It doesn't say shit about acrobatics. Backflip. Yeah, 9.
12.
12.
All right. You are pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's trying to get out of your grip. It's not trying to resist moving back. But as soon as you step into the space that it occupies, the ice shatters under its weight and the loss of its molten blood all over the ground. And your weight being added onto it didn't help. So I think you and him are going for a swim.
Oh,
Beautiful.
can I try to catch at least Wild?
No. We're
You're
okay.
good with
I
this?
mean, how much weight do you think Cyrus can carry? Because he's attached to a huge creature.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I'm strong. I don't know if I'm that strong.
Wild just screams, Pemberley!
And both of you smash through the ice. Cyrus, I'm going to have you also make an acrobatics check because there is now a zone of ice starting to crack.
Can I have advantage because frog?
Well, you're not
Spawn?
swimming yet, and I assume you want to avoid swimming.
No, I was gonna leap, like leap away from the danger.
Is like leaping an ability you have?
Yeah, it's a feature of Bullywug.
Okay.
That is true.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Cyrus just goes, yeah!
Mhm.
Spring?
Wee.
Where is I need like measurement tools? I'll take a 15. Yeah, I'll say you managed to not fall into the ice. I'm just gonna draw this this area thing. Like all of this
Can
area
you
here has
leap?
broken.
I can leap 30 feet or 15 feet straight up from a standing.
Yeah.
8-foot vertical leap.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
fine.
15-foot vertical leap.
Oh, Wild, I don't know if you had actions
Leapfrog.
left, but you're underwater now.
Let's see. The push was the first one, which
Mhm.
led us here. The
Mhm.
grapple is maintained automatically. Freedom of movement, finally being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movements or attacks, so you bet your sweet bippy we're going to go ahead and just lay into him.
Mhm.
Do you even need to breathe? You don't need to breathe.
I
You
mean,
got
I
this.
don't rely on air.
Mhm. It is freezing, however.
Do Warforged feel temperature?
I am going.
Things can freeze.
Okay.
It's not cold damage is not an issue of pain.
Alright, fair enough.
God, do I want to attack recklessly? Nah. Let's go. We'll just see what the first one is.
20
Okay,
hits.
dirty 20.
Yeah, 20 hits.
Roll. All right, 14.
14 damage. All right.
And that will be Wild last action for now.
Okay. Um hmm, 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 hmm.
The guinea pigs are very upset.
They're a little upset.
Laser tag sounds in the
Yeah.
background.
Okay. Wow. Genre got a really good turn. She hit twice as the Remoraz is like starting to sink into the ice. Is going to take 22 damage.
You go down here with me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wild, it starts to like, you're still hanging on to him, presumably, but
No, absolutely.
but
Have not broken.
but you're kind of orbiting around each other underwater now, and the Remoraz kind of like awkwardly swims back toward the surface and grabs the edge of the ice as it's starting to crack under its weight. It manages to get some of its body above the water level when two arrows hit it in the face, and it screeches and falls back in.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Baldur is going to move around this rock. I think it's probably out of her line of sight because it's under the ice now. Baldur's just gonna step up and be like, Frog, you need to get off the ice right now.
Okay. But, Wild, I mean, you probably... Oh,
She's
alright.
like, Baldur picks up on it. She's like, ah, shit. She gets into her pack and starts like uncoiling a rope. That's going to be her turn. All right. So, if I'm understanding the Pemberley situation, there is an illusory dragon overhead that Ellie is scared of,
Yes.
and she can choose to try. She has to spend an action to be smart enough to not be affected by it.
Yeah. Yes. To
Okay. I think she's going to not spend that action. She is going to hop over to your rock.
But she's frightened. She's frightened, so she can't get.
She's frightened of the dragon. Yes.
Where's the dragon?
She's right over Pemberley.
All right. Okay. Yeah, that does limit her. It does limit her shit.
Big dragon claws just grip the side of the mountain and into the frozen part of the lake.
Yeah.
Arr.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she has to do. Yeah, she has to do that then.
Range attack.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and try and make that check. All right. So intelligence check, intelligence save. Doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, intelligence against intelligence 18.
Okay. Come on. All right. She rolled a 6.
Hey.
She is going to. Well, she's gonna retreat. She gotta. Mm-hmm. Oop, wrong thing. There we go. Yeah, she's just gotta fucking go for it. Actually, she'll go down here. Okay. That's gotta be her turn then. Pemberley.
Oh gosh. Kimberly is gonna just survey the area and see the whatever the heck is going on over with the ice, and just like,
I'm gonna move you on top of the rock a little better.
and she, and she see if she moves closer, can she see Wild?
Honestly, I think you would have a better chance of seeing him from up above because he's under the ice. But I would still have you make a perception check if you were trying to target him with something.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I can't. I'm too. Well,
No worries,
yeah,
no
I'm too
worries.
far away.
I'm not in here with him. It's in here with me.
Doom reference.
Attaboy.
I'm gonna drown this thing, boss. I'm gonna myrtleize him. I'm gonna clobber him.
I believe in you.
Let me get him. Let me get him. Whose turn is it? Oh, right. It's Ben. Sorry. Forgot.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold mind sliver, and if Shelly, if I see Shelly break cover within range, I'll set it off, and the dragon is still just right over her. So that's my turn.
It's over her?
Oh, over Pem. Over Pem.
Yeah, okay. Keep getting mixed signals on the dragon issue.
Sorry. Sorry. This is my first.
All right. Let me think. Aaron doesn't know what to do with himself right now. He's gonna scoot a little bit closer to what's going on, but doesn't know how to act otherwise. Cyrus, it is your turn.
I'm going to frantically, I guess, stare into the water where I can see bubbles and splashing and stuff. And then I'm gonna look over my shoulder towards where Pemberley is and just be like, Pemberley, do you need help? Wild's in the water. What do I do?
Get him out. Get him. At least get him to somewhere where I can see him.
I think he's punching. I think he's suplexed the. I can't really tell, but I think he's wrestling the thing under the water. But I'll try. Who needs heals? Does anybody need heals? At this point, of any of our allies?
I mean,
No, not really. No, that'd be me.
Okay.
Nope.
But even then, I'm not even doing that bad.
All right. Well, you know what? But bonus action, that thing again. Can I just scroll up? Do I have to do this every time? Yeah.
I think you press up on the D-pad. Not D-pad, error keys.
Here, have some more hit points. 7.
Heaven.
Uh,
Cyrus, the ice is cracking further.
Oh, I'm going to move away to like right here.
Okay.
Shoot. I don't know what to do. Can I see the shape of it under the water?
Oh yeah, the Remoraz is very easy to see. It's huge and writhing.
Can I? I'm gonna try to guiding bolt it.
Okay.
I was just looking at it. Where did it go?
AC
Guiding bolt.
17. Hmm.
Wait, +0.
Oh, it's doing that shit again.
Yeah, I haven't been
Oh.
able to fix my spell attack or my DC.
You're charisma based, right?
Yeah, so +4 at least.
Yeah.
That's
so that
19.
would be 19. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Cool. Damage. And it's 12 damage, but also.
How do you want to do this?
I just point dramatically into the water. I'm like, gonna help Wild. Watch out! And I just light up the water with the guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just throw like a baseball down into the water, just whoosh, and it lights up. In the water, everything. You see a glow billow out under the ice. Yeah, Wild, you see a beam of light come from the sky and wail into this thing, and you feel it go limp.
You see Wild's hand come up onto the ice, and I think it's just so hot, it just sizzles right through. So as you see him do that like twice, you just see a glowing bubbles start going.
Mm-hmm.
Just going under the water.
Just breaks out.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Steaming hot.
Yeah, when Wild comes out of the water, it's like, yeah, the ice is cracking, but also like the water is boiling where this Remoraz fell in.
That's weird. Good work, Wild.
Wild just fucking turns his head and just says, "Not done."
Oh, yeah.
Push.
Just pushing people out of the way. I'm tempted to say like Wild, make a perception check to even figure out what, because you saw
Absolutely.
Shelly on the rock and then you fell into the water, and Shelly's gone now. She's hiding.
Oh shit, you're right. Only a 15.
I think it wouldn't take you long to like get out and look around a bit. I think I might like spend. I think I would keep you from using like enough movement to get to her, but you definitely see where she is.
Wild's like right here.
Mm-hmm.
He just points.
Yeah.
Steam.
Oh, it's not even your turn, Wild.
Oh.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. That was. Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah,
so, okay. I think that I think actually I'm wrong because the Remoraz was at the bottom of the turn order, and it's gone now. So yeah, technically it was Wild's turn. So yeah, we're good. We're good. I'll put you like right there.
No, doesn't the drow go after me?
I'm not talking about you, Cyrus.
Yeah, but I was the one that guiding bolted him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there was somebody else who took a turn after that. No, my bad.
Oh, I see your point. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's fine. I think at this point all the drow are kind of like in a holding pattern, like not sure how to act. But Wild, you are up. I guess you just did your thing, so we'll skip to Baldra. Baldra is basically gonna like as you're getting out of the ice, she's like, that was one hell of a show there, Iron Man. Who is? She's not there anymore. She points to where Shelly was. The other person. She's weird.
Just a flash of glowing red mechanical eyes.
On Shelly's turn. Hmm.
What will she
Can
do?
yeah, I'm thinking. How does okay. Shelly's going to man, I think she's just gonna run. She panics and like runs around the rock over here. What was the DC on that thing, Allie?
Oh, for the
The
to
dra-
figure
for
out
the
if it's
for
an
the
illusion.
yeah, for the dragon.
18.
Dang it. Okay. She's had advantage on the last 3 attempts and she's struggling to get double digits. All right, Pemberley.
Pemberley's gonna climb down the rock and rejoin everybody. With the dragon just constantly like at her, like right
Mhm.
over her.
Yeah, you guys could all see there's a big dragon.
Uh, yeah, that Shelly, Shelly lady. I think she's kind of crazy in the coconut. She like was just like babbling about. I mean, about fearing me, and she's been running for days, and then she like made like she was gonna attack me, and I was like, hell no. So yeah, I don't know where she is, and I don't know if she seemed to be like targeting. I don't know if she's gonna go after. Yeah,
Do you
I
know
don't know.
her?
She's a weird one. That one.
Wild kind of disengages when you kind of voice your opinion. He doesn't pursue. Just goes, fine. You don't need her. We have places to be, people to see. Going to find her. Kobold.
Old blood buddy still just where we left him.
Mhm.
Something went right today. And I just meander back with him.
You return with the kobold. Yeah, he can come along.
Man, it's too bad everyone wasn't here to see it. It would have been really cool to show this one off to Zakar or somebody.
Did she?
Bet he's
That was what the fuck was that thing?
Where's that spell? There it is.
As I say, that was a Remoraz, and well, what else can I say about it? There it was.
Why does
Angry, lots of legs. Did Shelly just disappear?
She ran off eastward between the rocks, and then you lost sight of her.
Okay.
care, Cyrus. Let it
Do we
be.
care about following her?
Wild takes a few more steps into where the crack has been, and he's just like, how far down is that Remoraz? Can I, like, bring that up? No. No, we have to go. We have to go.
I mean, she was. I don't know. I mean,
You really didn't know why she was after you?
not really. No. I mean, would.
Hmm. Well,
Let's see. Would mm, kid, she'll um she'll call off the dragon
Okay.
and cast Scrying Wisdom 18.
Okay. What do I need to know about scrying?
You can see a particular creature you choose that is in the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target. Just met the target.
Just.
So it would be
Yeah.
But you do have their name, which I think is something.
Yeah, let me look up. Let me
Because
look up
there's
the
like
spell
no
real quick.
Yeah, because there's like no previous contact, only going on a vague description. Then there's like who or what they look like and what their name is or something like that. And then there's like
you have
in the
met
same place.
You've met the target. +0.
Mm.
You don't have any parts of it. Yeah, so I think it's just a flat. It's whatever your save is.
Hey, nice, not bad, not bad.
Once again, there are no double digits on this d20. She rolled a 9.
Wild's just keeping an eye out. He's not pursuing anything. He's just
You can see through scrying. You see Shelly as she's on a snowbank, like resting up against a rock, and she's gripping her axe, and she's just like she's just in place, just seething. And after a minute, you would see her get up and kind of stagger to her feet and just start looking around and start moving in a direction.
I'll cast Sending.
Okay. You
Hey.
open up. Yeah, go ahead.
Didn't want to get off on the wrong foot. We saved your ass from that beast. You show us respect. We'll greet with open palm.
Um,
good message.
She replies, she says, let me think. She says, I know not what compels me, but I know I will not stop until you're dead. That's it.
Pam's a little freaked out. Guys. Says she doesn't know what compels her, but she's not gonna stop until I'm dead.
Oh, that's bad.
Then she can try her best to follow us into the Drow's home.
No, that ain't. No, that ain't an option. We're sort of in a. We ain't bringing this on the. I can't bring that on the Drow. You know, I mean.
So what? We
You-
hunt
you
the
all
thing
were-
down?
It could be a
You
problem
want-
if there's conflict actually in the Drow City. Oh, we should at least find out who sent her. If she knows.
said compel.
I do not know who this person is, but I can promise you she most likely does not know these hills as well as we do.
What if we just
I hope so.
catch her and like knock her out, so we could question her, but keep her from actually doing the killing thing.
Wild agrees. Finally,
Yes.
we'll get some kind of intel.
Everybody make a
Agreed.
perception check.
Is this to see things?
Yep.
I have to ask because it's advantage or not. Is it something that is going to harm me?
It's going what?
To harm me?
No.
No. Okay,
Nope.
Normal. Yeah, 13.
Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Ho, ho, ho. Okay. Yep. You guys are a little late to notice. She's definitely not going out of her way to hide herself. But you don't catch her until she's coming off the top rope.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Reaction, shield, protection style.
Okay.
Hey.
I think that just gives disadvantage. Let me double check.
Yeah, it does give disadvantage, but that's great.
Disadvantage on the attack roll?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Wow.
Exactly.
19 with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
Finally,
No.
you're hitting.
Can't shield my way out of that. No.
Question. That's just on.
Why can't you shield your way out of that?
That's it. Would only
Oh, wait,
get me
no,
up
because
when-
it's only a +2 to AC, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh wait, +2 to AC.
The
Yeah, that's
shield.
what shield is.
The shield
Isn't
spell.
yeah,
Oh, it's
shield
only
spell
it's
is.
a +5. It would get her to 18, so not enough.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. No. Like, don't listen to me. I'm not a wizard. Like, is it a +2 or a +5? I don't know what the fuck I'm
I
talking
think
about.
shield is +5. I think.
I think shield is
mage
+5,
armor
but
is
even
It's +5.
but even then, it would still only get to 18.
That's correct.
So it breaks through the shield. The shield pops up. The
Yeah.
knife goes in and through.
Yeah, you see the attack coming and you throw up the shield, and she brings the axe down hard enough to break it and hit Pemberley with it. And that reaction only hang on until the start of your next turn. Okay. Wait,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Who's shielding? Because okay, Cyrus's thing gives disadvantage on the target.
Yeah,
Or
I'm just using my
disadvantage
physical
on the
shield to
attack.
try to.
The shield spell gives you a +5 on. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Both
so
shields.
regardless, +5 to AC for the rest of the round. Which is good because she's not done. Does the disadvantage carry over to a second attack, Cyrus, or just the
No,
one?
I think it's just the one.
Oh, okay. That's a 25 to hit on the second one. And she's going to spend her one legendary to do a third one before. Actually, no, she's got to wait in between rounds to do that. Never mind.
Chris, you and your fucking legendary actions. I'm getting sick of your shit, fam.
Absolutely
It's
nobody
4:30.
on your team has taken damage this fight, so like I don't feel that bad. The first
Yeah,
hit
okay.
Pemberley.
Well, hurt.
The first hit Pemberley does 25 slashing damage.
Wait a minute.
Salivating. Get me over there.
And
Get
the
me over
second
there.
one also does 25 slashing damage.
Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, that's way more than half
Yeah.
my hit points.
Shelly comes down. She cracks the ice a little bit under the weight of her just coming down whole hog, axe first on top of Pemberley, and she wails on Pemberley with his axe. Wild, make an insight check.
Ooh, you seen it? Oh, you seen it?
It bounced.
You seen it almost?
Yeah, we'll move on.
Move
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna call that a surprise round. We're just gonna stay in initiative where we are. I'm gonna call that a surprise round. We're gonna go to Wild's turn.
All right, good. I rage, and then it.
Hmm?
And then we are gonna go ahead and just try and grab.
Okay.
You're weird.
Okay. Brr, brr, brr. She got a 20.
We're gonna go this way. And can I shove her into this corner? Not break her free, but really just
You
manhandle
just
and
want
move
to
her.
push her over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna rotate here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wild is gonna go for another athletics check just to push her down.
Mm-hmm.
This one is gonna go ahead and be a 26.
Goddamn. You have a strat and it works. Yeah, you managed to knock her to the ground.
Nice.
And Wild just says, "Manacles! Oh, a rope! Something!"
But do we have anything?
Wild just yells, "Backpack! Kobold!"
Oh,
I have 50 feet of hempen rope in there.
I think at this point the drow are too befuddled to act. Genre's gonna hold her fire for now. She doesn't have a great line of sight anyway. Beldra is like, "What's the move? Are we killing her? Or are we move or something else?"
I think we're restraining her. Can you get stuff from our backpack?
She takes out a coil of rope and throws it at you, Cyrus.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be her turn, and then it's gonna be Shelly. I think somewhere
You get as
in
many
there.
attacks.
Yeah, I think somewhere in there, she's gonna spend a legendary on you, Wild.
Had to do it.
14. That's not gonna work.
Oh well, hey! Don't say nothing. Is it a athletics check, right? Or
No, she's attacking you.
oh. Then no. A 14 does not hit.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
Okay. Okay. Her turn having actually arrived. A 12 isn't going to hit. A 25 will.
Yeah.
She hits you for 22 slashing damage.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Just barely get it. Like at this point, like she can barely because you're holding on to her, she can barely get like room to move the axe. So she kind of like holds it at the end and lets it whip around and hit you in the back using the weight of it. Pemberley.
God, this is gonna be the dumbest thing ever. But
And she is screaming at you. She's like, "No!" In fact, at this point, like no insight check required. Wild, you know what rage looks like.
Mm-hmm. Eye to eye with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Holding on. There's no real grudge here.
this is gonna
Not
be
so
so
wild.
dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast detect magic on her.
Okay.
Ah.
Interesting. It's such a weird spell.
See, like where if she is affected by magic, where it is exactly.
Hmm. I don't think you see any magic. I don't think so.
Dang it, she's gonna move back this way. Because she doesn't want if Shelly breaks free, doesn't want her going after Cyrus.
Okay.
She's after you.
I know, but doesn't want Cyrus to get in the way, or Cyrus
I got
to
armor.
be.
Come back so I can cast Sanctuary on you. Sorry, no. Okay, it's fine. This is fine.
You guys just for flavor see Wild absolutely wrestling with this lady until she breaks free and gives him a few, and you see him go right back ready in order to like re-grab. We're gonna be fish in a barrel.
Are you
No
gonna do
magic.
something?
I'm not gonna lie. For a second there, I thought she was gonna have a certain knife on her.
Pemberley, you got. Oh, that's what you got.
Yes, we got.
All right. Okay.
I was gonna be mad. I was gonna take it personally this time. I was like, we gotta fucking talk to these old assholes.
Cyrus, what do
You
you
know
want to do?
Fuck it. I'm running over here and I'm casting Sanctuary on you. Get Sanctuary. This lady's obviously dangerous. Did I do the
Cyrus, the rope!
And now I am bringing you the rope. Sanctuary is a bonus action.
Got it, bud.
So it should be more than a DC 13.
We don't
Well,
have. We don't have
right, because it would be your 4, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 17.
17, yeah.
We don't have a sanctuary effect, so we're gonna use total cover.
What do I do to tie dexterity?
Athletics check, or yeah, I
Athletics?
guess dexterity would play it in this, wouldn't it?
Can I athletics? Because that's much better.
No, I think it's gonna be a dexterity check.
Curses.
Unless you
Sleight
got
of
some
hand
kind
if
of
you had proficiency.
yeah, if you were proficient in some kind of knot tying craft.
We all know you do you do wood carving, not work. So don't think you could get out of that one.
You. All right. Dexterity. Hey, you know what?
Beautiful.
I read a book.
She
same book that had the medical
she
malady.
set the DC at 21.
I tried.
She's extremely wily right now.
I'm attempting to do like I think they call it a sailor's knot.
She's full on banshee screaming at you guys. She's
Ow. That's my turn.
Vorn is just gonna move up. Wild, you are up.
Once again, we are gonna go. You know what? No, this time we're gonna go non-lethal, and we're gonna go ahead and use the flat side of the great sword. And you know what? We're gonna reckless attack because Wild's been through a lot, and this lady is screaming. Stop yelling! Run!
28 will hit, yes. All right.
15.
You do 15 damage to Shelly.
And then we're gonna do it again. Shelly's not down yet. Oh, wait. Well, that's one. Now let me do it again.
Yeah.
That's the... Ooh.
19
well,
is.
a 19. 19 it is. 19 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, another 15.
Another 15.
Wow, 30 damage.
Okay. All right. So you're just holding her and you're trying to wear her down now by laying into her a couple times.
Just kidney punch, gut punch. We're trying to set our central nervous system into shock and down.
Yep. Baldra is going to... she's just going to move closer from moral support at this point. I keep forgetting she has a legendary she can do whenever. I think at some point he's going to. Let me think.
Use a legendary to break it, then she'd be able to get up and move.
Well,
She'd risk,
legendaries are
opportunities. But...
very specific.
Oh.
Here's what she's going to do. She's going to use a move that will hit both of you. I need you to make a dex save, Wild and Cyrus.
Hey. Advantage on this. Backflip.
+4. Don't forget, because
Oh.
your paladin's here. Oh, bleh. Well, hopefully that helped you at least.
Wild?
It.
Dex save?
Oh, I lost connection to the server, attempting to reestablish. Okay.
Oh, okay. Things go
There we
weird.
go. Hold on. D4. There
you go.
18.
18
You got
is
this.
good. I think that's enough. Okay, yeah. DC was 15. So Cyrus, you are going to take 26 slashing damage.
It's a D12. Oh, that's so big.
140 minus 26. 114?
Oh, if you just put minus 26 in there, it will auto-calculate.
I thought I tried that before and it didn't work. Oh, okay. That time it worked. All right. Hey, and it does trigger the concentration save.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely make
Oh, wait,
that.
dude, that should be with advantage. That should be with advantage.
Roll it again.
Sorry.
Just push the button again.
Oh. There we go.
Okay. Nice.
Thanks, Warcaster.
Okay. That was the legendary. Now comes the turn.
Wait, am I even still concentrating on that? It's fine.
Did you cast Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Sanctuary's not concentration, though.
Oh, excellent.
We still have the
Rad.
healing spell, the aid, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
yeah. Okay. Rad. I think
Aid. Or vitality.
Shelly's going to push against you once wild. You got a 20.
All right, we need to roll it. What is it? On a 10 or lower, I don't make this. Ooh, that's 25.
She's like, get off of me. You're not who I'm after.
Wild just goes, no, you're down here and you're gonna answer questions.
She
Brando has questions.
She turns to look at Pemberley, just trying to see if there's anything she can do because she doesn't really care about you, Wild. She brings the axe up and smashes it down on the ice.
Oh, snap.
You said an acrobatics check, correct?
Oh, I'm not asking anything of you.
Oh. I'm like, hey, lady, I'll pull you into 10 feet deep water. Think you can't drown?
She brings her axe up and she smashes it down on the ice next to you guys, and she
Trying to sink.
She breaks all of this.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And she yells, "Freeze to death, witch!" And that's her turn. Emily, we're gonna start the top of the round with some cold damage, I think. You're gonna take 9 cold damage. And then your turn beginneth.
How very injured are you?
Oh yeah, not having a yeah. You just uses her boots, flies on top of the rock and goes like, "Hey, you beef ain't with them. Just chill out, okay?" And she'll cast Mind Sliver, Intelligence 18.
Okay. Intelligence save 18. Double digits. That's a 20.
Yeah, that'll do.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's saver sucks, so.
She's like, you're right, my fight's not with them.
Then bonus action hide. Sorry. That's way
Come
too
back.
early.
God,
Cyrus-
as you disappear behind a snowdrift.
If you're hiding, do I know where you are? Probably not. If I
Well,
go to you, she'll know where
she
you are.
she rolled a 6 on stealth, so yeah, you probably know where she is.
Okay.
They see a little bun peeking out of the snow.
I know I'm probably gonna get attacked. Wild, I'm sorry. I gotta go heal. I gotta go heal. I'll be right
Fine,
back.
Cyrus.
She gets a opportunity
She has
attack
I don't
She
care.
has disadvantage on the opportunity attack.
because you're
Barbarian
Yeah,
feature, path
yeah.
of the bear.
yeah.
Anyone within 5 feet.
That is an 8.
That will not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Wild sees the big fucking thing going down for another huge swing, and he just takes the wrist and does a little bit of like a weird pirouette to minimize like the
Pemberley, take 22 hit points. Plus. 5. So I guess 27 total.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
Which is literally my job. And then I'm gonna step back down here.
Wild
Be
just yells.
safe.
Wild just yells, Cyrus, throw me the rope. What I say now?
I think you have the rope. No, do I still have the rope?
No,
Okay,
Cyrus.
all right,
you're
I'll throw you. I'll throw you the rope.
You motion at Wild with the rope, like I think you have the rope.
Wait, wait, whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
I panicked. Also, I think Pemberley is still technically. Oh no, you're not sanctuary anymore because you cast Mind Slipper.
Yep.
Sanctuary done.
Shelly's gonna spend a legendary to hit you, Wild. Normal attack. Are you? Oh, you were still reckless, right?
No. I was reckless. She has advantage on both. Hard.
You're not gonna believe this.
2 nat ones.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
She
Are
rolled
you
a 1.
fucking kidding me?
She rolled a 1 with advantage.
Oh, that's a 1 in 400 chance.
It was a 1 and then another 1.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to redesign my digital dice because these ones are getting retired. They have failed as dice.
Yeah, these ones have stink on them now.
Wild, it is your turn.
Wild just yells, Cyrus, now!
Yeah.
And I catch it in one hand, and I'm gonna try and use an athletics check to tie her up.
Okay. We'll just treat this as another athletics contest.
All right, another contest.
I'm guessing she doesn't get advantage on this because it doesn't count as an attack roll.
No, and since I'm not doing it recklessly,
True.
Yeah, that ends.
Okay, she got a 17.
All right.
Wait, you did an athletics? You're trying to tie her up, right?
Yeah. Or was it a dex check?
You better make that a dex check.
All right, let's make it a dex check. What is it? I get 1d4 from my paladin.
And I think if you fail, she's not grappled because you're gonna need hands to do that.
Yeah. At the very least, I'll need both my hands, which means I have to let go of her. I wish I was a monkey.
Oh, you got her by 1.
Yes.
The D4 did it. All right.
It's the catch of the arm, and then the twist of the pole arm out of the hand, and then it's tough, but to get the arm bent behind the back, down on the ground, wrapped it around the wrist, and then you just start tie in. And Wild is at this point now just using all of his weight and size. He's not even. It's not really a physical thing. I don't think she can bench press
Mhm.
375 of
No.
pure raw metal.
You managed to full restrain her because you have to.
Mhm.
She's moving so much. It's like if you only bound her arms, she could run away from you. If you just bound the legs, she would throttle you. Like she's absolutely not willing to give you any leeway on this. So yeah, you completely bind her until she is a large worm.
You're getting the papoose.
Yep. And she's basically like, as you get the upper hand on her, she's like, no. She's screaming bloody murder.
The last bit of rope goes over the mouth.
Yep.
Enough of that.
Can I? Oh, it's not my turn. I'll wait.
Well,
Wild's finished.
I think we are out of initiative.
Out of
she is
yeah.
no longer capable of doing anything about anything.
May I try to cast calm emotions on her? Because I
Yeah.
can make her indifferent. Oh, I got a radius. That's cool.
Yeah, you can affect multiple people with it.
Beep. There you go. I'm just doing it on her though.
Mhm.
I can make her indifferent to one target that she is hostile towards. So can
Mhm.
I make her indifferent to Pemberley?
Interesting.
Also, that Christmas throw is bigger than its DC 17.
Yeah, it's 17.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess there is a save involved. Gotta think. Let me read this spell for a second.
Wow, unless
Okay.
the DM rules otherwise.
Yeah, I just have to. DM's got to really think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You cast calm emotions on her.
Uh-huh.
You watch as she locks eyes with you, and she can't say anything, but she's clearly like she's seething. She's breathing like super hard.
Uh-huh.
And just looking back at you with bloodshot eyes, and you cast a spell on her, and you feel her breathing calm down gradually, and then you watch her eyes roll back into her head, and she falls over.
Oh, shit. Is she okay?
And then you watch as her body just like turns into a weird kind of green ichor and just like melts into the ground,
Bleh.
just leaving like the rope there.
Witchcraft.
I didn't, that wasn't me. I was trying to calm her down. That wasn't, oops.
Wild just puts his hands in the goo and rips my rope.
I just tried to make her be calm, but then she melted. Are you okay, Pemberley?
Are you okay? Are you all okay? What the fuck?
Yeah.
No, we're not okay. We're compromised. We need to get the hell out of here. Turn to the drow. Back up.
Yep.
We need to go now.
Okay, don't have to tell me second time. She starts rallying her people. They all start packing up their stuff and getting ready to move through the rest of these rocks. Pemberley, I would like you to make a check with advantage. I would accept a number of things. Perception, insight, nature would work. whatever floats your boat.
I'll do nature. 21.
Okay, you can do it with advantage, but 21's plenty. As you are walking past this puddle of whatever was left that is kind of like seeped into the snow here, anybody walking past would be like, yeah, she just turned into green ick. But you know better. That's bog muck. And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
Bog muck, like from a swamp,
Yeah, like
Like-
from a swamp.
like from like a swamp hag.
What?
I
Huh?
totally forgot.
Who?
I forgot something very important,
Oh,
which was this.
oh,
I should have shown that off at the beginning, but
that's a good one. Yeah,
yeah.
make the voices quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh my god.
What is happening? Yeah, I know. We all have PTSD from swamp hags.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Brando.
Anyway, that's our show. Let's say goodnight to Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.
Good night, Twitch.
Yes, Rich.
I guess Cyrus doesn't have PTSD because he wasn't aware during that